Nice one. We were live for about 10 seconds before that. I still haven't pulled the trigger on changing my name, but maybe since I'm giving you your gift today, I'll just pull the trigger on changing my name.
How much do you need to pay to change your name?
$10.
Bullshit. Ding. That's the first name change was free.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
I remember somebody saying that.
Maybe it is. I'll have to look. Hey, Dankier, how's it going? You caught us in the middle of setup. About 2 minutes, we're gonna get started here. So. Then again, that begs the question, if I was setting up, why did I go live? And that would be a very good question. Moving right along. There, now it should be good.
Doesn't say you're live for me yet.
No. It's probably the same with Twitch app, which I'm pretty sure doesn't say that I'm live yet either.
It's slightly aggravating.
Twitch app just said I'm live.
Oh, there you are.
Twitch probably gives priority to like its partners that are streaming first, and then it goes like down in order and decreasing based on views and view counts. I'm just guessing, but that would be my guess.
Mayhaps.
It's like the extranet in Mass Effect.
Mayhaps.
Can you imagine wanting to get on the internet in 2287 or 2187 and having to wait in a queue for potentially hours before you can look up whether or not calico cats are mostly females?
God damn it. That sounds like hell.
That's the extranet. The internet still works normally, at least from what I understand in Mass Effect, but that's how the extranet works. It is a long time to wait. It's why I'm glad that our internet isn't based on that kind of a system yet. You know, until they can find a way to cut costs and make it more efficient, specifically for businesses, not for the people using it. Because when they control the means of production, they control everything. Now that dystopian horror is out of the way, think we should get started, Cole?
Yeah, I'd say so, considering the fact that I already logged in.
Oh, okay. You got water?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's get going. Now, guess who's back with a brand new patch? Also, the patch just happened yesterday for the newest changes, and there were some buffs, from what I understand, and, well, I won't say, some people say that the Gift of Foresight is a curse, but it has blessed me on several occasions, including this one, where Monk was actually buffed ever so slightly in the most recent patch. I guess I made the right decision for my first class. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Last time I was here, Interceptor and this Chocobo right next to me were having a very intense staring contest, but Interceptor seems to have ran off to do his own thing for now. Just don't pee on this poor person's tent, okay? It's not really a good idea. But this time, we're going to continue with the main quest. Let's see how long that lasts before I start doing more side content. Hey, Conquer, how's it going? Whoops, nope, I can't pet it like that. Whenever I pet Interceptor, he has to flop over.
Flop.
He's still not flopping. Interceptor, come off of that tent for a minute. There we go. Now let's try it. There. Now we're good. I'm also going to turn off the general chat over here with the Novice Network because I'm sure I'm annoying people with how often I pet Interceptor, and also seeing those little messages play out in the corner of the screen is a little distracting. Oh, and Cole, did you know you can move your chat around?
Okay.
Yeah, on your screen. Like, if you're on the screen right now, just anywhere at all on the screen, you can just click and hold, like left click and hold on any place in the chat, and just move it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can organize it if you need to. First thing I'm going to do today, though, before we do anything else, is I'm going to attune my home point to the Aetheryte Crystal here in Hawthorne Hut. So I'm in good shape there. I'm back to your New Game Plus file on P5 the other day and was completely lost for a while. I know that feeling. I know that feeling for sure. Oh, I'm also going to repair my gear because it's been a little bit since I've repaired it. Figured what I'll do is if I get in the habit of repairing it at the beginning of each stream, I'll never forget. So hopefully that'll work out. But anyway, yeah, we got some main quest stuff to do here. So let's chat with the Hawthorns and see what they've learned in their Sylphic studies. Because I got to catch up to Cole. He's on first contact currently, but he wants to go do more job quest stuff. Are you going to do roulettes today, Cole, to get yourself to 30? Or
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, probably if you go hunt those XIV things that are in our Maelstrom hunting logs in the North Shroud, you'll probably have to fight a bunch of higher level monsters, and that can practically get you the EXP by themselves.
Mayhaps.
So, just don't die. Yeah, how peculiar are the Sylphs? I find them peculiar simply because I'm used to them being a summon, and in this game they're like beast folk, basically, which is a little different. Back in my day, I forgot, because I'm an old man. What do you expect from me?
God damn it, old man.
Oh, yep, so have a chat with his folks, because they might tell me more about the Sylphs. Okay. Really, how alien are they? Oh, so Jigglypuff alien. Got it. They'll write all over my face if I'm not careful with my etiquette. That just gives me the image of there being permanent markers in this world, and I'm like, that's impossible. There's no way. Oh, okay, so they're photosynthetic, so they don't get food, really. Fair enough. So it's a Jigglypuff that can photosynthesize.
Nice. Good meme.
And they like playing practical jokes. Okay, fair enough. Well, that was easy. If only...
It's that genuinely awkward moment when you realize, oh hey, I can just wear my warrior armor now. On my paladin.
Right. I was gonna say, if only all of my all the main quests go this easily, we'll get through all 235 of them we have to do before Heaven's Ward in no time.
I sincerely doubt that. Somehow I doubt that.
Somehow I think we'll take a little while to get there. Oh, okay, so we can dance for the Sylphs, and that will actually win us some favor with them. Cool.
Dance.
I did learn those dance moves in Ul'dah, so hopefully they don't mind the gentleman's dance that I now have. I don't think that replaces the regular dance command, though.
It doesn't. It's a separate emote.
Is it? Okay. Further knowledge, well, yeah, anything will help at this point. So we have to bring them a gift. But what do you bring Sylphs as a gift? Like, usually you bring food, but they don't eat food, so...
Food? Oh, sure.
Oh, okay. We gotta go see Rosa back at the honeycombs. Alright, fair enough. Head back out this way. Now, there is going to be a point where we're going to be going towards Little Solace over here. And I believe, if I remember right, there are some enemies near there that we want to... Maelstrom hunting log that we want to kill somewhere in that area. So when we go there, we'll worry about killing them. But for now, we don't have to worry about it. For now, all we have to worry about, actually, is summoning up our proper carbuncle here. And incidentally, I could summon up the Chocobo, but instead of summoning up the Chocobo, I'm actually going to do, let's see, this. Because we didn't really purchase any of the Chocobo abilities last time, so I did a little research and found out that the tank Chocobo is basically completely useless. So,
God damn it.
why, did you buy tank Chocobo stuff already?
No, I haven't even done the quest yet, but this means you can't have the frickin'...
I have Topaz
You can't have
Carbuncle.
my
I have
replacement.
Topaz Carbuncle, so it's fine. It doesn't even matter to me. But I did find out that the healing Chocobo is good as long as you don't go past like rank 5 on it. Like Choco Cure is as far as you need to go on the healer Chocobo, because anything it gets after that, it will... If you get Choco Surge, it will prioritize using that, which is not a healing ability, over using an actual healing ability, even if you need healing. And then if you get all the way up to Choco Medica, which is its top level thing, it's basically like this is increases healing potency Choco Surge, and then Choco Medica is AoE healing. And that sounds nice on paper, but if you get to rank 10 in healer, it prioritizes Choco Surge in every battle, even if you need healing. And then it will spam Choco Medica because it's AoE healing, even if somebody needs a more concentrated heal. So my plan is get up to Choco Cure, maybe take the increased accuracy and crit that we get here, depending on how many SP we get out of the levels. I mean, I'm already ranked 2 with the Chocobo, so it can't take that long. And then just crank the rest in a DPS.
Nice.
So that's my plan, Cole. That's actually a decent plan for you too, because you're already a tank, so...
Honest to God, that's probably like, that is like a thing that I probably should do.
Now we can spend, okay, so we can spend 2 SP to acquire Enhanced Mind. So I'm just going to level this stuff evenly until I get the Choco Cure, I think. Shouldn't take too long to get there. And we can edit the appearance of our Chocobo over here as well, but we'll do that later. So, and while I'm thinking about it, come on, Quinfucius, let's get you out here. Alright, I got all my pets. Let's get moving. See if we can get away from this fate. Oh, it's level 11. So even if I walk into it, it won't matter, because I'm not level synced properly, so... Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me do this. Move this over so it's more in line with the party list. Like that. There we go. Probably not very noticeable what I just did, but it was a slight movement on the chat box, since I now know that I can move it. Says, well, I better move it. Alright, let's see what Rosa has to say about these sylphs. Because her father had something to say, or was it her grandfather? I forget. But the point is, he had something to say that he can't quite remember. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Milk root, huh? So the sylphs like their marijuana, huh? Okay, fair enough, and I can collect this Final Fantasy variant of marijuana from Ochu's. Alright. Really? Okay, well that's weird, but okay. So let's take this amber syrup that she gave us and go stimulate that clump of grass. I can't say that this is what I thought I was going to be doing today, but I suppose anything's possible.
Welcome to an MMO where you should expect the absolutely unexpected.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Curious Tussock. Alright, let's stimulate this Tussock with syrup. Oh.
Sounds vulgar.
Sounds lewd is what it sounds like. Uh-oh. Alright, draw the aggro. I'll poison this Ochu. That doesn't sound like it would actually work, to be honest
How
with you.
does one poison an Ochu?
How might one poison an Ochu? Apparently so. I mean, Miasma and Bio 2 worked on it, so... And there goes my poison. Cool.
Well, I found my swag sword for the rest of eternity that I'm going to be using as my weapon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The blade's purple. I can't say no.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
I have re-dyed my gauntlets to go with it.
Gauntlets.
But to be fair, purple and white is never a bad combination.
Yeah, true.
Purple with fucking anything is not a bad combination.
I don't know, man. I feel like purple with green kind of looks gross.
Purple and green are like Joker colors, man.
No, well, I don't know. I feel like on anyone but the Joker, they kind of look gross.
Well, that depends on how you use the green. If there's black and purple on the main body, and then sort of like an energy color is green, that might work.
Yeah, that's true.
It has to be subtle or not subtle at all. There can be literally no in between.
Oh, that was his wife. Okay. Whoops.
Oof.
Anyway, here's the milk root. So it's like our alcohol. Got it. Really? Okay. Yeah, wrap that up before we all lose consciousness here. Sweet. That takes care of that. Is this first contact now? Well, it would be if I wasn't just clicking on Confucius there.
Are you on first contact?
I'm taking the quest right now, yeah.
Okay.
So you can use... How would you use these, though? These potions. Wonder if you just, like, imbibe your weapons with it and it, like, smacks people with them. And they seem like things that I would never use, though, to be honest. Anyway. Let's go do first contact.
I will join you on first contact, probably in a little bit.
Yeah, no rush. Like I said, after I'm done with first contact, I'm going to do guild quest anyway, so...
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I said that on the mic. Yeah, we're going to do a guild quest after I'm done with first contact, so... I know I said we were continuing with the main quest, but we're really not doing that much with it, so... Not yet, anyway. Not until we do the next guild quest for Arcanist here. Hey, Pem, thanks for the auto-host. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really need to be carrying around that stench. Yeah, it sounds like a story for another time. Okay. Cool, sounds good. I'll be back soon enough, I'm sure. Oh, Amelin wants a word with us. Okay. What would Amelin like to talk to us about?
Probably nothing good.
We'll see.
That's a hell of a skill.
What'd you get?
It's a combined single target AoE.
What does that mean?
As in the first two hits are a single target and the second and the third hit's an AoE.
Oh.
That's bullshit and I love it.
Nice.
So, Paladin main?
Damn, dude. Found your class?
I just can't wait till I get to like level 70 and then I can sprout angel wings and then shield my allies with them. And while stabbing God in the face.
Well, you'll have to download the expansion once you get to 50. I'm going to do that too. Like, I'm going to wait till I get to 50 on all of my classes, and then, well, not all of them, but all of my combat classes. That's probably a big spoiler for what's about to happen in about 5 minutes, but yeah, so on all of the classes that I choose to play that are combat-oriented, I'm going to get them to 50 before I download the expansion.
Hey, Jimmy, I happened to notice something.
What is that?
There's another August in your server.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Did you promote somebody?
I think Drukers might have taken it. I don't remember. Nobody's promoted, though. I don't think August has any modular responsibilities.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think Drukers might have taken the August one. I forget.
Yeah.
I know that Kira took Houseplant, and Carbon took Black Shadow, and I think that's about it.
You know, I probably should have claimed Houseplant immediately.
But it's not a cactus, though, so it's not exactly true.
Maybe I should get my own roll. I'm kidding.
Okay, so we need to go see Camuxio at Little Solace, or Little Solace, and then we can go from there. So let's go do that, and hopefully while we're at it, we'll find the two monsters that I'm looking for the Maelstrom hunting log. Somewhere around there. Although I heard they were at like 1921, which would put them somewhere up here, where this fate is, but I don't think that's true. I mean, we could go up towards the bramble patch just to see what's over there, but I think we've already been... No, we haven't already been there, never mind. So we'll go up to the bramble patch, but not yet. Like, I'm planning on going back to Gridania soon, but we'll do first contact before I go back to Gridania, and then we'll run that way, so...
Jimmy, question.
Yeah.
After I become a paladin, I want to run this by you to see if this is a good idea.
Okay.
There's an upgrade to my tin can armor set.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really expensive, and I also have a decent guild. So do you think I should just, like, go on warrior, since I know that class a little bit better than I'm probably going to need paladin? And if aggroing is a little bit easier for me, and then just go farm until I can get the full sets, that way I can have a better set of armor for both paladin and marauder, or no?
Todd said you'll never have to spend your money on armor before 50, so... Whatever that means to you.
It means I should probably...
Hey, SB, how's it going?
It means I should probably go get some new sexy armor.
I'm probably going to buy some once I get to Summoner as well. What am I looking for? There are these 3 monsters here, or 2 monsters, Sylvan Grown and Sylvan Soft, and it does say the Bramble Patch here, so I'm guessing that means that they will be somewhere in this area here, near this fate. We're going to go there after I go do first contact, though, so I'm not looking for them yet, but I will be looking for them in the future.
Once I'm done with my level 25, guild quest, I'm probably going to go off and finish up first contact as well.
Okay.
I'm almost at level 30 on all my 2 classes, so I should be fine.
Think about there. Yeah, that seems like what it is to me. We'll find out soon.
I'm very stylish.
Oop.
I just need a shield that has, like...
I was wondering whether or not these Zizzes would attack me. He's making a mistake, I know that much.
Errors have been made.
Yeah, like that. Carbuncle's a little paralyzed.
It's
but
still my
other than that, I
favorite
think we should be
episode.
good. Which one was that?
The one where 16 fights Cell.
Oh, well, yeah.
That episode. Oh my god, it was so good.
That was a good episode. Okay, we've made it to Little Solace. Apparently there are still humans living here, despite the fact that the Sylphs are also living here. Which is fair enough.
Everyone lives here. I'd say everyone is here, but...
So this is what a Sylph looks like, huh? Yeah, that's actually about what I expected, to be honest.
Are they like mini Garudas?
They're like mini dryads. I don't know if you know what dryad looks like, but...
I've played enough Skyrim to know what a dryad is.
Yes, that is a Spriggan. So not exactly the same. Spriggans are a little taller. Look how cute they are. They're fancy little sprites of the forest, that's what they are. Oh, you want me to show off my dance moves, huh? I can show off my dance moves. Hang on. There you go. What'd you think of that? Okay. So we performed a dance for Camuxio there. Now we can give them the milk root. Yeah, show them your moves, pretty much. This is addressed to a Sylph Elder, so... Oh, I guess we gotta hand them both over anyway, so that's fine. Here you go. I have a couple of missives for you. Well, you're welcome. Go get high on my treat. Yes. This needs to get to the Elder Sylph. Oh. Hey, my escorts are here. Did you guys bring milk root? Because they might not listen to you otherwise. Come from Gridania? It's so dirty over there. Wait, who tricked what now? Nice job, guys. See, this is why I should be doing this stuff myself, because it always works out better.
Don't say that. Because then it just won't work out.
Well, I guess that's true. I'm specifically talking about the NPCs, though. I'm not talking about other players helping. It works out then even better, but when the NPCs get involved, incompetence usually follows me. Why don't you two go back to Gridania and, like, I don't know, fuck off for a bit while I just do this?
And fuck off.
I'm just saying, like, I really don't need their help. Well, see, I have a stun, so paralyzing duration isn't really all that necessary. I guess a sleeping potion would do, because I don't have anything that induces sleep. I can't heart punch people, not yet. I actually don't know if you get a heart punch in this game, but I do know that I just leveled up to level 29. Sweet. Oh, okay, we gotta ask around by doing this then. Alright. Well, we can take the next quest since it's right here. Dance Diplomacy. Welp. Well, I mean, I greeted Camuxio, but they don't really seem to be all that interested anymore. Right. Okay, so we gotta dance around the town a little bit. But while I'm thinking about it, let's head back out before we start dancing our way around town. And see if we can find the Sylvan things that I need to find in the what am I doing? I didn't need to use that either. The Sylvan enemies that I need to find in the Bramble Patch. More like DDD. Time for DDR. Get ready to type dance like 8 times. Oh, I'm anticipating it happening. We'll see in a moment. Nice lag spike there. Trying to get around without fighting these zizzes. All the more reason for me to go botanist to get stealth. No, that's not what's happening here, unfortunately. Oh, a fate just spawned on top of me. Diseased treant. Well, that doesn't sound good for the environment. What the hell?
That sounds like hella depression.
That's just the problem with the treant. He's just hella depressed. Well, there's more diseased treants around here, so I guess it can't be that bad for the environment. Anyway, we're looking for Sylvan Groans or Sylvan Softs. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but you gotta be around here somewhere. That looked sort of like a... maybe that's just fighting. Jumping... It's a Jiggy. It's a Jiggy from, whatchamacallit. I don't know what's fighting them. But apparently it drew all the aggro. Or they drew all the aggro. So I'm just gonna help them out. Nope. Apparently everything died. Alright, well, fair enough. I don't know what just happened, but cool. Glad I could be of assistance.
I feel that on an emotional level.
Like, literally, I just killed one of the monsters, and then every other monster died around them. It was really weird. Actually, I think the Sylvan things were slightly off in this direction, so... Can I even get to this direction? I can get in this direction, but not this one. I see them over there. The real question is, how do I get down there? Let's have a look. Oh, there is a way down there. Okay. I think it rhymes with throw. So Sylvan sow? Or something like that. Well, that makes sense. I don't know. When people are referring to the bosses in Anor Londo and Dark Souls, I always call them Ornstein and Smough. Or Smo, so it just sort of depends on how I feel that day. So I could be wrong. That's all I know. But we found essentially what I'm looking for, so. Alright, let me sustain real quick. And get this going. Do this. And there's more of them off to the right there, so. That one's gonna die, so let me just do this.
Kind of do story quest until I'm level 30, and then I get to go do my fight.
Story quest to level 30.
Into my boat.
Yeah. You got to go to the South Shroud to get your
I know.
Chocobo to a companion, so.
Trust me, I know.
Okay.
It's going to be a fucking walk.
Yeah, just a bit. I think you smell dinner.
I smell steak.
Probably do.
Smells like chicken to me. Don't ask me how I can tell that, just by fucking smell.
You got a good nose. So. A lot. Are you sure?
I cook when I can. When I'm allowed to.
Oops, that's the wrong spell. So was that, but now we'll do it. There we go. Trying to cast Energy Drain and it wasn't really working out for me. Never mind, Google said it says it means a whistling sound made by passing through trees. Oh, okay. Rhymes with tough. So Sylvan Suff, basically. Alright, fair enough. You learn something new every day. I didn't know that. Can I use your focus? I can.
Is it bad that upon walking through the forest, my first thought while I walk through Gridania is, I swear to God, if I see a fucking giant centipede, I'm going to remove its organs.
That's just you and centipedes, though. I mean, you guys go together like oil and water, so.
You know what the weird thing is? I hate centipedes and I hate millipedes, but if I see a freaking like tarantula, I think it's adorable.
That's because it's a tarantula, so it's fluffy. By comparison, it's slightly different. Okay, we got that entry done for the Maelstrom. Nice. Nah, that's okay, Espy. Like I said, we learn something new every day around here, so. Oops. And that takes care of that entry. Sweet. Now we can go back to Gridania. How many seals do I have, by the way? I can get to the next rank in the company. Nice. Nice.
I already have one thing over me.
Well, you've probably got a bunch of them lying around, you know. Ow.
They look like less angry Spriggans, but somehow more terrifying.
What, the sylphs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know where I'm going now. That dude's doing wheelies on his bike. You know what the Chocobo music in this game sort of reminds me of? Some of the traveling music in Ni no Kuni. Like, can you? I don't know if you're on your Chocobo at any point near now, but next time you're on, tell me if you think the same, because it's a definite possibility. At least for me, it reminds me. Hurry for what? What are we in a hurry about? Tremulous Moogle. What are you telling people faster for? How strange. I don't know what that Moogle's up to. About to return to Old Gridania? Sign me up! Because that's where I'm going. Mostly to get back to Limsa, but, you know. Hey, Shadow Snake, thanks for the auto-host. Appreciate that as well. I really need to start writing these notes in my my notebook like I was doing for P5. So I don't have to keep opening it up on a different tab on my phone and potentially missing out on chat. So... okay, yeah, so we just got to go back to Limsa to do the level 25 guild quest for Arcanist there.
I wish all of the dances worked.
Oh, the other one doesn't work?
None of them work.
None of them work.
A regular dance.
Oh.
I wanted to step dance for them.
That's kind of a shame.
I wanted to show them the dance of my people. Coral, get out of the damn pot. They're cooking food.
But I want some food. Anyway, before we return to Limsa in order to do the Arcanist job there, I am going to be taking the final class that I'm going to be doing in this game.
It's a letdown, trust me.
It's not what you expect it is. I'll say that much. So let's pet Interceptor, and then we'll use the Ethernet shard to get over there, so it's a little bit more of a surprise. So take your guess at which of the jobs / classes in Gridania that I'm going to be doing. I'll give you, say, 15 seconds to make a guess. Why is the battle log open? The novice log was just too much distraction in the corner of my screen for me, so I just kept the battle log open instead. And hello, Todd. How you doing? Okay, so SP guesses Bard. Cole, you already know, but do you want to venture a guess?
Lancer.
God damn it.
Rather floor
Hit the sprout icon, you can leave Novice Network. Oh, okay. I guess I could do that too.
No, I'm actually not going to guess. I'm just going to me money really.
So I can click leave. I don't know. Amarella made it seem like I should stay in there, but it's just a chat room died miserably after release. Well, can I get back into it, or like how does that work before I close out of it? Like just in case I ever wanted to get back into it, could I get back into it? I guess. Yes, you can. Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna dance at all of you so hard you'll have to let me into society.
There we go. As long as I'm a novice or returning player. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's going to be exactly what the case is. Okay, so, guesses are all over. SB said Bard. Close, SB. Very close. But...
is it because it's right next to the guild?
Yes, because no cigar. I'm going to do a crafting class.
He needs to make them fashion spheres for us.
Well, actually, I mean, if you really needed them, like I said, SB is perfectly capable of doing so for us, but I'm doing a crafting class for my third class. And Todd guessed Dragoon right before we started up this. Welcome to actual hell. Well, that doesn't bode well at all. Oh boy. We'll see just what kind of hell after we join the Leatherworkers Guild. I looked at some of the stuff for later in the game, and I realized monk fashion in the late game, and by late game I mean like around level 50, is absolute dog shit. So I looked at some of the stuff that I could do for glamours, and I realized that I would either need to hire a leatherworker, potentially costing me hundreds of thousands of gil in order to create some better fashion for monk at later levels, or I could learn how to make it myself. So that's why I'm doing this, so I'll see. Okay. See you in a little bit, Todd. See you in a little bit. So yeah, that was my prerogative for doing Leatherworkers, and we'll see how it goes. Basically, every time I return to Gridania, my plan of action is I'll do one of the guild quests whenever I come here. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see if that works out in a moment when I realize how much of an actual hell it is to do this.
Crafting classes? What are those? I just like swinging my sword at things.
Yeah, I like punching things and summoning things, but we'll give it a shot. I won't know the full gambit of this game's things to do without trying this out, so. The finest leather armor and other things.
I swear on my life, I just used my new skill, and I swear it took every fiber of my control to stop me from shouting Demon Fang at the top of my lungs.
I don't quite have Demon Fist yet, but we'll get that later.
I need Tiger Blade.
I don't think you get Tiger Blade.
I'll get it.
You probably already have Guardian Field, though.
You're right.
I mean, there's just guessing. Well, Clemency is Guardian Field, so I don't think you have Clemency yet. So go to... Is that Fennel? Fenil?
Fennec.
I'm going to say Fennel. It's easier to say. Fennel Fineries. Okay.
Fennec.
I do see the hyphen there, so I know it wouldn't be precisely pronounced Fennel, but I'm going to say Fennel anyway. Sure, I'd like to become a Leatherworker. You will be grinding for days on end as a Leatherworker in order to make a small piece of hard leather. Do you accept this quest? That's the burden he wants me to bear, I'm sure. Right, so I'll just buy all the leather I need from the guild supplier right next to you. How about that?
I wanted to take up a quest, a freaking crafting class like that, but then I chose to keep my sanity rather than giving it away.
Well, there's still options open for you. You could become a healer or a DPS class since you've tried out both tank jobs now.
Me, heal. That's funny.
Apparently White Mage is very beginner friendly. Then again, I can't see you in a tiny little White Mage robe, so...
When people yell at me in dungeon that I need to get good, it fucks me up for the entire dungeon. I don't want to be getting yelled at to adjust every 15 seconds because I existed in the wrong area.
Ah.
Am I incorrect?
I mean, no, probably not. Be cautious about spending a lot of time crafting because it's 75% menu navigation, 25% pressing a specific chain of buttons. Repeat until you level up enough to make better stuff, at least with spending a lot of time on it on screen. Yeah, what I'm thinking is that if I have to, I'll just, like, after each of the streams, I'll sit here and craft until I'm the correct level for the next guild quest. So I'm thinking I won't do too much of it on screen, honestly. Like, I'll do the guild quests on screen, but other than that, I'm gonna kind of slow up.
That sounds quite grindy, my friend.
I mean, if it is grinding, then I'll be doing it where nobody has to see it. That's the thing. So, and it's not grinding like the grinding that I would expect, which is go kill 20 bears and bring me back their asses. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so treat the animals that we have to kill in order to get leather with respect. I can do that because I probably won't be killing anything. Like I said, I'll be buying all my leather from the guild supplier.
Profession. I treat everything with respect.
Well, I mean, it is a nature town, so you're going to have those people saying, hey, you know, treat nature with respect, so... Right. I don't have any illusions about being an artisan just yet. I think I need to earn that title.
First, you should try making exactly 3 leather strips.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so we can learn about the enrollment process now. I'm actually going to close off the general chat there because it's still got the Novice Network stuff lingering in there. So what do we get? We get 100 Earth Shards. Well, that's a lot. 50 Wind Shards, also a lot. And I get a knife to craft up some leather for it. Okay.
Craft.
Let's do some crafting. I need to go talk to Guildmaster Gava. Or Jiva? I don't know. I'm going to say Gava. It's like Ava, except with a G in the front, and also that. I can see that. You're all dressed very nicely. I don't know if she made your designs, but... Okay. So let's go have a chat with the Guildmaster. And see what's up. Yeah, see, like, this is nice, what she's got on right there. I can't look at it without looking at Topaz Carbuncle's ass, but that's nice. That's nice right there. Sure I do. This isn't a bad idea at all.
Good ideas. What are those?
I never have those anymore. Okay, fair enough. I can try to live up to reputation.
That just brought me back to my childhood for a moment, watching Ed, Edd and Eddy when when the scheming Eddie asked the stupid one, "Where did you come from, Ed?" And then Ed just says, "Blame my parents, Eddie."
I remember that episode. Oh, that was a good show.
I miss it.
Me too.
We never did find out what's under Double D's hat.
No, we never did. But I think that's kind of for the best, though.
One of the mysteries.
It's open for interpretation. Yeah, it's one of the mysteries. Yeah. Wow, this lady's gonna flame me with a head knife if I dishonor her guild. This is the most threatening guild I've ever been a part of, and I was in the Pugilist Guild where we regularly take lots of pot shots to the jaw. So, and this is a crafting guild.
The Marauders Guild, man, trust me. That leader, my God, he's like 10 feet tall. His axe transforms.
Good lord.
He's got Dark Knight armor on.
Oh, all of my scholar quests later on will be at the Marauders Guild.
He's got more freaking. He's got more freaking scars than I do fingers.
Jeez. Became a goldsmith, less intimidating, more profit late game. Yeah, I'm not really in it for the profit. I'm just in it to test the waters. And also to make sure that I don't look like hot garbage when I'm a monk at level 50.
To make sure we don't look like hot garbage when we're level 50.
Well, that too, yeah. Cole needs me to give him some glamour stuff as well. Although he's got plenty of prisms. I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
I don't know where the fuck you get those prisms.
Well, I have to make them for you.
I mean, if you had like 12, where the hell did you get those? The ether?
No, I did that one quest that gets you access to glamours and glamour recipes in Vesper Bay.
Where in the name of all that is High Haven and Holy is that quest? I'm going to do it.
I'm pretty sure it's the one that SB told us to do, where you have to give that lady orange juice, and then she's like, "Hey, here's how to use glamours."
Oh, is it that lady that told us how to dye shit?
Yes.
Son of a bitch! That's what her other quest is.
I think that one you might need to be a crafting class though to do that one.
I'm going to unmake myself now.
So I'll just make you glamour prisms if need be. Yeah, I don't have the right equipment for this, so. No, like I said to Randall out there, I have no intention of calling myself some master at this until I learn it. So.
Unless you're a cocky bastard.
SB says you can get glamours for free, but you can make them, or you get glamours for free, but you can make them with the third quest. Okay, got it. Well, we'll probably be doing that third quest then. Good luck making them. The ingredients are a pain in the ass. Oh boy.
There just had to be something fucky about this game.
Me. Well, I mean, between myself and Cole, if we have to, we'll just trade valuables to each other so I can make them. Whatever. No big deal. For free with the second quest. Okay, got it. Okay, well, she's giving me a head knife, and it's not going straight through my heart, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna need to make another gear set for Leatherworker now. Okay, let's find a place to change without dying. Crafting log obtained. Oh, great.
The hell begins.
Alright, now, sir, I don't know what you're doing over there with that stuff, but please don't look. I'm gonna change behind this pillar, and I don't need you seeing me in my skivvies.
Really? Y'all just about to try and assassinate me in the middle of the forest? Let me show you why that's a bad idea.
Damn, dude. I'm a Leatherworker now. Bye, Carbuncle. Okay, so what can I wear? Probably just that shepherd's tunic. Yeah, that's what I thought for now. I will say this: I do have some earrings that actually I think will help with this class because Amarella gifted them to me. So that's kind of nice.
Hey kids, how's your health plan?
Won't be very good when you're done with them.
You're right.
Yeah, I can't wear these brass earrings till level 17 though. So, well, fair enough. It's fine. We're fine.
This is fine.
He says as the building burns around him. So, gear set list. We want to add a new one. I figured out how to rename them, by the way, so...
Nice.
I renamed them. Leatherworker. That barely fits, holy cow. There we go.
Just call it leather.
No, Leatherworker fits.
And your other one, Carbuncle.
No, Leatherworker fits, so it's fine. Well, I still have Interceptor, so that's just fine. Probably Chocobo's outside. Also, my MP has changed to CP, whatever that's supposed to be. Alright, let's take this knife over to the Guildmaster and see what she's got for me now that I'm terribly out of fashion.
Fashioned.
Well,
That
I
doesn't
can
exist
get
until we hit like level 50.
it's mud green. Gross.
Ew, disgusting.
Gross. Gonna be barefoot for the time being. Well, I think you get some sandals. Yeah, you get sandals. Although, yeah, it sort of looks like I'm barefoot, yeah. Cole, where are you right now? SB wants to know.
Doing story quests.
Doing story quests. So are you doing First Contact, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cole's in Gridania. He's, or not Gridania, but he's over by the Sylphs, so. It's a limit on the abilities you can use in a craft. Okay.
I'm trying to get my
Gotcha.
existence to like level 30 on my thing so I can become a paladin and start screaming Deus Vult really loudly. Because I am actually having a lot of fun with Gladiator and by extension Paladin.
Well, when all of this is over, if they need somebody to hold a head knife, at least now I know not to grab it by the pointy end.
God damn it.
That's literally what she said. She said, well, you've passed your first lesson, you're holding the knife by the handle rather than the pointy end. I like this lady. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, so. But I get the feeling that's not true. Oh, okay. So where do I get earth shards? Oh, okay. Well, actually, I know where to get earth shards. We have to go and kill earth sprites to get earth shards, but I think we have quite a number of them at this point, so it's not really a huge deal. Man, she's one of those tough love teachers, isn't she? So we gotta go to the crafting log. Alright. Let's check it out. So we get a crafting log, and it tells us recipes for every item we can make. Cool. I should hotkey that. Let's see, F is face, V is view, R is duty finder already. So maybe I'll set R to be the crafting log. What is X? I forget what X does. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe I'll set that to be the crafting log. Or X will be the hunting log and C will be the crafting log. I don't know. They have default keys they're on. Okay, I'll check them out then once I'm done. So select your class and select the tier. Once you've highlighted the item, confirm you possess the materials, and then use the synthesize button. Okay, it should be N by default. I may have turned it off because I'm pressing N and it's doing nothing. So I cleared a large number of keybinds out to free up space on my keyboard. So we'll go see. Let's see here. Crafting log. Yeah, I don't have anything listed there. What does X do currently? Emotes. What about Z? Z does nothing. Alright, so it'll be Z. That's what we'll do. Trying to keep all my stuff relatively close by, you know. I mean, I don't really imagine myself needing Z all that often, so. Okay, well then let's just check it out. So she wanted me, actually let me check my quest log first before I do this. Deliver a circle of leather to Gaba. Okay. I can do that, I think. So she said that the guild supplier has most of the items that I'll need. Alright. I could... Oh, that's funny. There are these giant leather suitcases in the lobby, Cole, and there's a Lalafell in here that just said, I could fit my whole family in that.
God damn it. It's not incorrect, but it's annoying.
Is it still raining? Yeah, it is. I was going to say I could do my leather work out here, but it's raining, so I really can't. I'll do it on stage for everyone to see. How about that? Actually, before I do that, I should... Oh, no, not that. First of all, I should change to a class where I don't have my macros out. So let me go back to this real quick. Okay, so let's do that, and then switch back. I may have already done that, though. So I thought that was what... update gear said. Yeah, I can do that, too. Alright, so now we just got to set up so that the hotbars are active here. So, turn that on. Is that... They changed the... Oh, transparency settings. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. You can set your hotbars transparent now, Cole. If you really want to. So, like the backgrounds of them, you can set them to be transparent. if you don't like the fact that there's little buttons on your screen. Alright, what do we got here? We got basic synthesis. And I don't need... Oh, let me unlock this. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do need my max. What did you do?
That's all, bro. Peace.
Let's see.
Oh, thank God it's leaving. Oh, thank you, Jesus, it's leaving. Oh, it almost gave me every status effect again. It was a centimeter.
So here's my thought. So I won't need like a combat guide. I will need my hotbars when I'm looking at stuff for Leatherworker. So we'll go from there. Z is sheath draw weapon by default. Most people don't use that often. Oh, okay. That might be why I switched it then, because I set sheath and withdraw weapon to Q, which is I think what it is in Skyrim. I forget. I based a lot of my key bindings on how I have Skyrim's control set up, because that's the only other game that I played for any extended period of time on the computer. So that's where most of that came from. SFX is status effects. Okay. So I still would like to have that on there somewhere. I guess I could use this as a template, and then just get rid of player list and enemy list and limit gauge, because I don't need those. And then I could do HUD. Can I do crafting log with this, or is that an open thing? Actually, it's probably open rather than HUD. Let's see. Guide. Maybe it's up here then. Let's see. Crafting log. Opens and closes the crafting log. Okay, let's do that then. So it's not a HUD thing, it's C log. Yeah. And this we will do... I hope this fits. Leatherworker. Okay, it fits but without the space. So, leatherwork hotbars. Okay, and let's drag this bad boy right over here. We'll do that, then I'll go back to my HUD. I'll disable this. This. And, oops. And hotbar 3 real quick. Do that, and then... Ah, there we go. Nice. I do need to scale this down a little, though, I think. Like that. Yeah, that should be good, I think. Okay, so... Apparently I could do all of these crafting things, but I don't want to do it. So level-based recipes, 1 through 5. Okay. Or you know what? Hang on, let me scale the window back to 100 and then just move it so it's not in the way of my stuff there. There we go. Now everybody can see everything. Welcome to crafting. Yeah. I imagine it's going to be a thing. So we have 1 animal skin currently and 138 earth shards.
I just had the funniest thought. You're over here like doing crafting stuff. You just spend like half the stream doing it, and meanwhile you just come back to me and I'm like level 50. I've slain like most of the primals. I'm like, what the hell were you doing? And then you realize crafting took you like half the time you've been playing the game. You just get so deep into it, you just forget about what reality is.
Where you're doing this every craft for like 30 levels. Well, I mean, it gives me a lot of stuff to do. So I don't have the correct number of animal skins then, right? Because this is what I need, the one that's on the left side of it, and then this is what I have, I think. You mean yes? That's not encouraging. Okay, so since we don't have any of that, let's, oh, I can see how that could get annoying. I have hide. Oh, okay, I thought it said, something else. Anyway, here's a thought. Let's do this, take that off, right? Then, so now it'll just open and close that. Then we'll take logs, crafting log. Can I set? Ah ha ha ha! Yes, now we're making some progress here. Do I need quest macros like this? Not.
Oh dear
really.
God, he's macroing his fucking.
I macroed the crafting log onto my hotbar. Oh boy, what have I done? Well then let's just have a look. Let's take a look at the thing here. And unable to craft, you do not have the required materials. Okay, well then let's just buy them from the supplier then. Easy enough. I'm actually going to sell her a few things too, I think, while I'm here. We'll keep these because I still need to use those. Of course, here's the problem now. I don't know what I do and don't need out of these crafting materials. So selling it.
I'm not picking up a crafting class, so that way I can just get rid of all of it.
So selling it might not be such a good idea, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. This is where I'll just spend my money. How about that? We'll just spend our money on some crafting materials as needed. While there are a lot of things to make, making all of them in a page does give bonus EXP, just not much. So half the time you end up power leveling by making the same thing 100 times.
Oh, so it's just like leveling up your smithing in Skyrim before that patch did. Make 1,000 iron daggers.
Great. Okay, so we need 1 animal skin in order to do this. That's actually not terribly expensive, so that's cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go make it now. On my stage. Todd says exactly. Which is not encouraging, but it's okay. Okay, so I have 1 normal quality animal skin and enough earth shards. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. Oh yeah, that did show basic synthesis. It showed up now. So successfully crafting an item entails executing synthesis actions to achieve progress before material durability reaches 0. Okay. Alright. So get to full progress before the durability of the item you used reaches 0. If you get to 0, you have to buy a new item, I'm guessing. One of your friends max culinarian by making cupcakes nonstop. How are you a master chef and only know how to make cupcakes? I couldn't tell you, Todd. That's funny, though. Crafting an item for the first time will earn you a special experience point bonus. Ooh, okay, fancy. So I just do this. Okay, we made some progress. We got a little bit of durability issue, but we've made some progress. Let's try again. Yeah! I made leather, and I leveled up from it.
Congratulations, you've created.
Wait, hang on.
Hide.
Holy fuck! I leveled up twice from making 1 leather. What the shit? This is gonna take no time at all.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I know. I'm being facetious because I know it's going to take 20 million
centuries
at later levels. Hey, Dream, thanks for the auto host. Appreciate that. So you lose a chunk of durability every time you do anything. Okay, got it.
Exists, loses durability.
That sounds like real life.
Oh my god.
Wow, this got depressing real quick.
Fuck depressing, that's funny.
Did I fix it? I saw Osgith already, I think. I saw the guild supplier. Here's your leather there, lady. Shouldn't say lady. Here's your leather, Gava. She is my master after all now. Well, what is that supposed to mean? I was level 1. What do you want? It's my first
Remember your
skin.
teacher's a hard ass. Did you not establish this?
Well, yeah, she is a hard ass, so I mean it's fine. I'm just being a hard ass back, that's all. Well, you know, that's more than 0 promise, so if we keep at it, we'll work on it. I tried to.
There, I settled your damn bar fight by throwing water on somebody. Will you tell me where the damn elder is?
Wait, you
threw behind that counter and give you a piece of my mind. My piece of my mind is angry because I am a paladin.
Excuse me. Wait, you threw water on a sylph?
No, I threw water on a random dude at a bar
Oh.
to get information of where the Sylph Elder is.
Because I was going to say, if you throw water on a Sylph, it's just going to grow bigger.
Let's just pray it doesn't turn into a Marlboro.
God damn it.
Hey,
Yugbin. Yeah, happy patch day. I got a buff on Monk. I'm a happy camper. Hey, Kira, thanks for the auto-host.
Unfortunately, Lancer's still a floor tank, so nothing has changed.
Well, Lancer got a buff, but only to True North, so...
Oof.
And True North is practically my ability anyway, so no. It's just DPSing.
Your class is just getting buffed because it's currently the newest patch. They buff the shit out of the new guys and then nerf the shit out of them later.
Damn, dude. Oh, SB knows where you are. It says it's funny. So, your game is still patching? Oh, jeez, Todd.
My internet moves at the speed of, like, infinity when I'm not sitting in my chair, so... Did I tell you about that one day? I was waiting on a patch on one of the games I was playing. I get up to go to the bathroom. I sit back down. I kid you not. 30 megs a second.
Damn, dude.
Yeah! That's what I said. And then it shot down to like 10.
Oh, jeez.
Like I said, my chair just heats me.
Maybe you're sitting directly in the way of the internet waves that are coming to your computer from our wireless router.
Oof. Also, I'd just like to make a point. You want to hear some serious oof? Quests, Gridania, helps Ailman. Look at the next quest objective. Go back to Limsa.
Fuck.
Boy.
Well, I'll meet you there because I gotta go there. Then you get to suffer through the story to re-unlock extra roulette again. Oh. Hasn't been that long. You were sleeping till 2 hours. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because you work third shift. Yeah. Started patching 20 minutes ago. Okay, well, that's not too bad then. Yeah. Oh, she has an errand for me at level 5. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's get this hempen Kurta, and I'm going to probably go and dye it something that isn't disgusting color. I want what they're wearing. Where can I get what they're wearing?
Ether.
Probably make it later.
Oh, thank God. I'll hit level 29 from the story quest. That means I can finally almost go back and do my last quest so I can turn into a Deus Volti boy.
Ah. Yeah, that's disgusting. I'm going to get that off as soon as possible.
What color is it?
Mud green.
Lime what?
Mud green. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, let's go dye this before I throw up on myself. I wouldn't even know because it's the same color as my throw up. And then... Gross. And then we can...
okay, mayhaps I should pay attention to the story. I went from talking to a barkeep... Talking to a barkeep, settling a bar fight, to going to Limsa, talking to a random NPC who wants me to give an egg to somebody down the hall. What the fuck just happened?
An MMO?
Reality is a lie.
An MMO?
Yes. Damn it, I can't believe this.
Looking forward to the new 24-man. It's actually good. Oh, I wouldn't know. I haven't done any 24-mans yet. We'll get to them at some point, I'm sure.
I'm not looking forward to 21-mans. That means I need to shift aggro between 2 tanks.
24-mans, and there's 6 tanks.
Oh.
I think. I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, but if a light party has 1 tank and a full party has 2 tanks, then that would mean that tripling that would mean you'd have 3 or 6 tanks, rather. I don't know if that's true, but where's the dye person?
6 tanks. What the hell do you need 6 tanks for? You need like 2 at the most.
Oh, SP says it's only 3. Okay.
Oh.
That's a lot easier then.
3 tanks?
Well, I mean, if you're only fighting like one big guy.
It's that it's an odd number. Like, usually you'll rotate with the other tank when you're getting fucked by the boss or a tank buster hits. The other one swaps in and then you're just like, motherfucking, you? And you just hit him with a good boy shit and just pop him.
Do you sell dice?
You just keep attacking him until you have all the aggro. And the other tank has no aggro because they just got ripped to pieces by a tank buster.
I don't know where the die person is in Gridania. I could look.
I was trying to explain that.
I could look. Probably should look. Alliance parties each have 1. Okay, gotcha. There was a 24-man with 6 tanks, but it was changed to 3 tanks so they can make 24-man roulette. Oh, okay. Content basically only needs 1. Most tanks 24-mans are adamant about not tanking.
That's why tanks get insta-Q.
Makes some mechanics terrible.
3 of them.
But apparently in 24-mans, most tanks are adamant about not tanking, according to Todd. So
Why?
yeah, I don't know.
For what reason would you just not do what your job is?
4.4. Gonna be frank.
It's like going to
best
work
story we've had
and
thus
sitting
far,
on
but
your
it's been
phone
very
the entire
disappointing.
shift.
Also, still catch up in gear and only barely meet level requirements in a 24-man. Really? Wow. That's crazy. You're like the person with as far as I know, the most experience with the game out of anybody thus far, and you barely meet requirements for that, which is kind of depressing for my odds. Do you sell dice? No, I don't think so. Who sells dice in this town?
Most tanks just want the cute times. I mean, I'll admit that's a good benefit, but I actually like holding aggro. Thank you very much.
Look for the die monger.
It's so I can have the pleasure of watching the DPSs rip the boss's HP into small, tiny pieces.
Board summoning bell repairs. Oh, it doesn't say die monger on the thing here, does it? Love DPS war. Haven't played with many other players. Yeah, I know. We haven't exactly.
We really haven't, primarily because our stream
most tanks
just
want the cute times.
I can assure you I am not one of those tanks.
I gotta use my eyes. Yeah, I know. You know what else I gotta use, Todd? Google.
Did you seriously? God.
Final Fantasy 14 die monger. Ueskise.
Uesk.
Yeah, you just said, where is this? Basically. Okay, I know Nanabe is the one in, I think, so... Unsinriel? No, that's Limsa. Such a strange name. Alaric is the name of the one in Gridania. Okay, so look for Alaric. Alright. Alaric, here we go. Tinker? How am I supposed to know that you have die when your name is a tinkerer? Like, it should say die monger. There's an app I can use called...
Trying to find fashion items in this game is like trying to find a needle in a haystack and you forgot a damn magnet.
Damn, dude. That sounds like hell.
It sounds like ow.
There's an app you could use called Libre Aors, yeah, but at this point it's mostly a spoiler if you look it up. Oh, okay. Welp. Let's not look it up then. Should we do Roland Berry Red? Because that was the kind of what we were going from there.
Hallelujah!
Or should I get Chestnut Brown to make it look like actual crafting gear? What are you hallelujah-ing about over there?
I hit a higher level. I'm one step closer to becoming a Deus Volti.
Ah. Roland Berry Red's your favorite red. We'll get Roland Berry Red because it's Todd's favorite red. I like Roland Berry Red too, so... I'll take it. So let's see here. We need to go to this thing. We need to go to die. And we need to go here and there. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take it. At least it's some at least it's some sort of color, you know, and it actually sort of looks kind of like Interceptor's red, so that works for me. You're obsessed with jet black, it eats your gill. Yeah, I've learned not to really worry about black and white in this game because I know that black and white are very expensive. So, not really something that I'm concerning myself with. I'll take colors over that. I normally wear a lot of grayscale stuff in real life, but I'll take colors over that in this particular instance. Have his condolences. It is expensive by comparison, yeah, to some of the other reds, but, I mean, it's okay. It's not a huge deal. Like I said, I've got money, I might as well spend it on something. Alright, let's see. What else do we have in this crafting log here? So I need leather, an earth shard, and a wind shard to make a leather callet. What does a leather callet do? Control +6. I can wear it at level 1. That's not bad. Leather duckbills. I should probably make these, actually. Undyed hempen cloth and leather. Alright, fair enough. I can probably just buy the leather as well, so I don't have to keep making it. Let's go look. Let's see what the guild supplier has available to us. This will be, by the way, this will be the only time that I do this stuff on screen in terms of the crafting stuff. Other than the guild quest stuff, I will do the guild quests on screen, but if I need to get to the next level in crafting, I will do it off screen. Like, I'll just do it after the stream is over or before the stream starts or on an off day, something like that, so that way you guys don't have to watch me doing this all the time. So.
Oh. Higher power, forgive me.
Wow.
This is not going to be pretty.
Ah.
I have to murder coral pups.
Damn, dude. So I do have to make leather again, and I need animal skin to do it, but I have animal skin, so I have 10 of them.
Irate.
So I can make a bunch of leather. Excuse me. Otherwise, Gabu Gray is good. Void Blue, stuff that's not dyeable, or you can barely tell it's dyed, or the Dark Light Tin Can.
The tin can armor is the best armor.
Too many of the armors out yet, but we'll test them out at some point.
I mean, tin can armor is best armor. Can confirm.
All right, I'm gonna make some leather shoes for myself, but first I need to make leather. So let's do that. Okay. Let me just concentrate real quick.
Go back your senses.
Wow, that was a lot better than last time. I made it in one step. Oh, I have access to level 6 through 10 stuff now as well. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind, but we'll keep doing this stuff for now. Alright, we have what we need to make these duckbills. Not that I really like duckbills all that much, but these are of gathering. Well, I'm not a gatherer, so we'll just do these. Alright. Let's try this. Uh-oh, 20 progress. Oh boy. Well, I've got
talk about what just
60
happened to me.
durability, so...
I did that thing where I jump off a cliff and then an enemy aggroed on me while I was 4 feet from the ground, so I took full fall damage.
Oh. Well.
I hate life.
Welp. Used to use the Dark Light Healer gloves. Those sets look good. This set's from 2.0, 2.3. They had some fun designs. We'll probably be getting some of the stuff from the early game because I don't really think we'll have access to too much Heaven's Ward and Stormblood gear, at least not until way late game. So, alright. Here we go. Okay, we made 10 progress and only lost 10 durability. That's good. Alright! I made some shoes. And I'm level 4 now. Cool.
I'd say congratulations, but you'd call me a sarcastic dickhead if I did.
No, I would say thank you. So, yeah.
Oh, I see. You're not one of my gaming friends.
Damn, dude. That's terrible. Do you want to talk about it?
I feel that.
Wait, where'd they go?
I'm being chased by an evil alligator. I'm in danger.
Damn, dude. Where did they go? I just made them. Hang on. I thought I just made...
Can you, like, take me across the river? Thank you.
Never lose more than 10 durability in an attempt unless there's something you don't remember. Keep that in mind. Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. I did just make them, right? Why can't I equip them? Why aren't they in my inventory? Bag 1. Oh, they're here. Why are they here? Aren't they supposed to be in my armory chest? Hold on. Oh, I can just equip them however. Okay. Yeah, they went in my actual inventory and not my armory chest. Yes, they did. Well, fair enough. That's fine. I have shoes. What else can I make to get to level 5? A belt, maybe? That gives me perception. This gives me gathering. I don't need gathering. I'm not a gatherer. What do I have to do to make a belt?
Motherfucking, those ain't cool. Those ain't pups.
Leather. Probably making this leather will get me there.
Coral pups my ass. They're full fucking grown.
Oh, I've fought them already. They're not that bad.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, we gotta make more leather. Did I get any other abilities for leather, by the way? Hang on, let me look. Basic touch I get at level 5. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that right now. Sweet! Leveled up again, making that leather. And we got basic touch now, so that's good. It's actually right where I want it to be anyway, so that's fine. So now we'll make a belt. I need a bronze ingot. Where can I get a bronze ingot? Am I gonna have to go to like another guild? Am I gonna have to go to the goldsmith's guild to get this ingot?
Let's go to the blacksmith's guild.
Let's find out. Nope, bronze ingots are right here. Alright. I will take one, thank you. And then we'll come back here. We'll go here, we'll go there. Go like that. Improving item quality. Increasing quality during synthesis improves chances that the resulting product will be of a higher grade. Okay. Improved using touch actions. In addition to reducing material durability, these also require CP to execute. Higher the quality, the higher experience reward will be. Okay, so it's good to do them as long as you have durability left. So, alright. Stuff usually goes in my inventory. Game doesn't know if I can wear it or not. Crafting has a good means of teaching you how to do stuff. It eases you in very well. Well, it seems like it's doing a pretty good job so far. Leave quests are great for crafting. Okay, well, if I need to level up later, I'll look into some leave quests then. So, alright, well, let's do this first. See how much progress I make. Oh, so that's 11. That's cool. Let's try doing this, just to see what I can do about durability. Okay, the quality's a little better. I'm going to say I might need at least 2 steps of progress in order to... what's it called? In order to get me to 20. I mean, I might only need 1, but I'm going to say I need 2 just to be safe. So let's do this. Okay, that didn't work, I think. 70% success rate. Okay, that explains why it didn't work. Alright, let's try this. Nope. Alright, let's just finish it then. There we go. I've made a belt. Endgame crafting rotations are far worse than any DPS rotation. Even Summoner? Really? Oh, good lord.
That sounds like impossible.
It sounds like hell. Todd says, yes, they are, kill me.
Rotations? What the fuck?
Crafting glass have rotations!
Because they have to make progress and quality improvements. Actually, speaking of which, I should stick basic touch on a different hotbar to ensure that all the quality stuff goes on one.
I've seen freaking endgame summoner rotations. I cannot physically fathom something worse.
I've seen people on Culinarian with insane rotations before. I've seen them sitting there cooking for like 5 minutes to make one thing, and I'm like, I'm just watching.
What are they making?
I'm just
a beast.
I don't know. I'm just watching with raptured interest. Like, how is this taking them so long? Are they just doing it like slow, or does the bar build up slowly? But no, the bar doesn't build up slowly. They just have so much to do that it takes them that long. Yeah, Todd says that's normal. So yeah.
God damn it.
Not even in Stormblood, and he hates crafting. Only use it for beast tribes. Okay, gotcha. All right. Anyway, we got a belt. Let's equip it. And then update our gear set. There we go. Cool. So now we can accept the next quest from this guild master. I don't know if I should do this one yet, though. Since I just got to... well, I'm 6 now.
Oh, that explains why I've had to do the fucking run around like a crazy man.
Well, I'm going to take this one.
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? I just went through this long-ass process of doing seemingly random things so I could get a random bit of alcohol from some random merchant in the middle of Limsa, so I could bring it back to somebody in Gridania. These quests involve me getting an egg for somebody, murdering co-worlds. Just... God damn it. Why is this game so beautiful and yet it confuses me so much?
Can't wait till you get to the part of crafting where the game mandates high quality for turn-ins. That's why crafting rotations exist. Oh, so we may have to give it a few tries then, huh? That's okay. I don't mind that part too much.
Jimmy, I don't think you're getting the picture here. Your entire viewer base is telling you this is hell, and yet you're continuing. If I didn't know you better, I'd say you're a masochist.
But you know me better, and you know that's already true. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I'm going to beat... oh, wait, I can't say that. That's spoilers for a future stream.
Damn, dude.
You know, now that I think about it, honestly, did you ever actually beat X6? Didn't you at one point beat X6 without getting hit once?
Not without getting hit, but I have beaten X6 with unarmored X on extreme mode.
Yeah, see what I mean? Masochist.
Spent 40 because you were under-geared for one item you needed 4. Oh, that's... now I'm in danger. It's
Days of
okay.
Will Robinson.
It's okay. I will figure things out. It's not a big deal. We'll make it all work eventually. And if I can't get it to work, then I'll just, like I said, I'll do it off screen and I'll come back when, you know, when it works, or I'll just do it off screen and then, like, I'll turn it in when it works, basically. Earn those 2 commands. Your tank was not very tanky and DPS did almost no damage. Oh, jeez. Well, good. I'm glad you got 2 commends, though. So we need to make 3 leather chokers this time. Okay. So we need leather and animal sinew. Yeah, I can make the leather. Well, I don't really... I am an adventurer, but that doesn't mean that I want to go out and hunt all of the things. If I have to hunt for shards or crystals or anything like that, then I will, but I'd prefer to not. So, alright, so you have animal sinew for me. I need 3 of them.
Jimmy, I got a piece of armor with snow white dye. I can never take it off.
Oh, nice. That's rare.
Can I just disassemble it and just take the dye?
I don't think so.
Let me get a... Let me just take this
Let me get an L. Damn, dude.
Let me get a W.
Pretty much. Okay, so we need to make leather belts. Ooh, it's a level 4 item. Okay. I can't wear it until I'm level 8 anyway. Oh, it's a Disciple of War thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. I need bronze ingots as well, so I need to get 3 of those.
Look, I'm being chased by knockoff Marlboros.
I get the feeling this crafting leather thing is going to be a common trend on this quest line, at least for the first little while. So I need bronze ingots, 3 of them, and I have the animal skins, so it'll be good. All right. So.
I think this is an order for congratulation. I finally found armor. I finally found pants and boots that combined actually have a higher total defense than my fucking tin can armor.
Damn, dude. Time to update, I think.
I did.
Ah.
These are smexy boots, though. I might use these.
People are just feeding you comms now. You feel bad. Once 170-something till 3k, but still. Oh, okay. Being a healer is suffering, but validating. Well, I'm going to have to learn that suffering when I get up to the end of the Arcanist Guild, because Scholar is a class that is going to be available, and I'm going to try, keyword is try, to play it as evenly as I play Summoner.
Oh wait,
so.
Scholar's not a healer, it's a DPS.
Damn, dude.
I'm not incorrect.
Gotten 6 comms in the new 24, man. Most you've gotten in a long time. This is your most, got 7 once. That sounds like a ton of commends to get in a single thing. Then again, I'm used to getting like maybe 1 at the most, so. Oh, you're still a Scholar main, Todd? Okay. Know the feels. Then you'll know the feels when I start playing it as well. Alright. So we need to make 3 leather. So let's do that. And, do I really need to worry about the quality of this leather? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's just complete it. Okay. That's that. Let's do another. Okay, and 1 more for the road. Alright, so now we have those. We do need 3 leather belts, yeah. 3 leather chokers. I'm glad I checked that. It was not leather belts, it was leather chokers. So it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Okay, leather choker. So what do we need for this? Just the animal sinew. Well, I can use the bronze ingots for something else, so that's not really a huge deal. But I'm glad I checked that, because I would have made 3 leather belts and been like, oh, now I'm disappointed.
Story of your life.
I heard you needed 3k for the last commendation achievement. That sounds like way more than I'll ever see in my lifetime. So, alright. Here we go. Let's try making these chokers. What do they do, by the way? Can I check that from here? Hang on, let me go back. Let me go back and check what they do.
These damn Empire goons just don't know when to quit. Jesus, I think with how many of my other forces that I've turned into literal mincemeat that they would learn to stop, but no, they just keep coming.
Alright, see how much I get from 1 progress. 10, okay.
I love how you're just over there doing crafting things, and meanwhile I'm over here just like trying really hard to get to level 30.
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so let's make progress again. That didn't work either. Try again. Okay. I think we pretty much just have to make progress at this point. The quality is kind of out the window at this point, so...
Boing.
Yeah. All right. And finish. Yay! I made one. Nice. We got Master's Mend as our next skill. What does this do? Restores item durability by... Ooh, that sounds useful. So now I can get some more durability. I'll put that on the third hotbar.
Iron Scale Greaves. I want to look for the rest of this set.
Only 2 out of 3k after 3 years. You get, wait, 4 years? That is a scary thought. I mean, I haven't played any classes thus far that really get that many commends. So, like, most of the DPS classes, I feel like they have bad Q times, and they don't get that many commends because they pretty much just deal the damage, you know what I mean? So a lot of people are more worried when it's like, oh, I need healing, and then you heal them. They're like, oh, I'll give them a commend. They heal me when I
I'm
need it,
convinced
so.
that 2 of my commends are pity commends. Because that was the dungeon that person was yelling at me to get good at.
I don't know about that, but had 2k after 1 year, then you couldn't play as often. Oh, okay, I get you. All right, so we have Master's Mend now, so if need be, I can improve durability again. So let's try to make progress first. We'll always start with progress. Oh, I made 11, nice. Let's try to improve the quality.
I need to find the rest of the set.
I improved
if there even
it,
is
nice.
the rest of the set.
This has, ooh, Jesus, that's 92 CP that costs. Holy hell, that's a lot. I'm gonna push my luck. Let's try to improve the quality again. Nope. Okay, so now we can do this to improve the quality back up to 60. Alright, cool. Make progress again. We're practically there now. We just need to make one more progress and we'll be good. So let's try making quality improvements with the bit of CP we have left. This costs nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can make one more quality attempt. Okay, good, good, and let's finish. Nice. Now you see the game is slowly trying to give you tools to create a rotation. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that impression now, so yeah. It's done very well. Combat not so hot by comparison. I don't know. I mean, I like the combat in this game so far, but I don't have anything to compare it to, really, because I've never played any other MMOs before this, so... a good comparison point. People used to farm the guild hests for them. Oh, for commends, you mean? Or... See, I don't think I'd ever be farming for much of anything in this game. But then again, here I am playing a crafting class, so I suppose... somebody might look at me and be like, what are you talking about at this point?
Hi, kettle name's Pod. Have we met?
Okay, that didn't work, so let's do this. Alright, we got quality out of it. Let's improve it back up. I'm sort of getting it now with the rotation here. It's all on 1 right now, so it's significantly simpler than other things, but... let's do that. And one more. Nope. Alright, let's finish. I said, let's finish. There. Cool. Alright, we made leather chokers. Nice. Combat gives you tools, but as long as you kill the boss, you win. Yeah, I guess that's true. Crafting not as simple, more simply implemented. Well, there's a lot less danger involved with crafting, I think. You know what I mean? Like, there's less to really deal with, basically. Ooh, I need to sort this stuff. Less to deal with and less to worry about, I guess. Did I don't think I made... Oh, no, I know what I'm looking. I'm looking for the reward that she's about to give me for these leather chokers in my inventory. That's why I'm like, where is everything going?
I love how I'm just like, oh, hey, this set looks nice. And I check the merchant and mender. I'm like, okay, this might be better than my current tin can armor. And then I just realize it's not, and I just get sad because the set looks absolutely beautiful.
Damn. Well, is it only a single piece, though, or is it take up multiple slots like the tin
It takes
can?
up multiple slots, but I did the math, and it still has less defense.
That's not good.
Anger.
Yes, at the very least, Interceptor is there for moral support. That is true. I remember the game reminded you of Dragon Age Origins when you first played it. See, I've played Dragon Age Inquisition a little bit. I never really got past the Hinterlands, which is basically like not playing the game at all because that's just where all the side quests are. But yeah, I've never really gotten that far into Inquisition to really get an idea of how that game plays. But that's the only Dragon Age game I've played. Got to change that at some point, but that won't be today. That'll be sometime in the probably distant future. Okay, well, those look okay to me. I mean, a little... I don't think the quality is going to change that. Well, the quality will change, but the pixel quality of the item will not change between a high quality one and a normal one, I think. Multi-slot items can be good. They might give you more than 2 items individually depending on item level. Yeah, I think that's where Cole's finding a problem now, though, because he wants to update his gear, and he can't because everything that he finds is just not as good as the stuff he's already got. Well, I did take a significant amount of time making these, didn't I? Hell, I've spent the last 45 minutes on this stream just crafting.
God damn it.
I love how much time I spend on these streams. I love how much I'm taking my time.
I know that.
They were good until they stopped making them. Oh, did they stop making them at a certain point? So you must have some of the older gear then, like pre-Heaven's Ward or pre-Stormblood or something. It's fine there, Giva. I'm making fun of myself anyway, so... Okay.
He's making fun of himself because he knows I hate it.
Oh, pre-Heaven's Ward. Okay, so they got rid of him pre-Heaven's Ward. Got it. Yeah, throat is always vulnerable. That's why I wear a gaudy brass gorget over it all the time. That's when they stop making gear. It's meant to be more than 1 slot. Gotcha. True, and it's more protection than a vulnerable throat, so... So that's why you have me make it then, huh? To assess my progress. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, an amateur's all. Alright, cool. So what does the all do? That's the question. Thank you, Guildmaster. I will actually not keep my nose to the grindstone because that sounds painful, but I will keep up practicing my craft. So
I will not keep my nose to the grindstone because that sounds painful. God damn it.
So certain gear grants bonuses to craftsmanship, control, and CP.
I need to find better armor than Tin Can, but I know where to get it, and it's going to cost me like 20,000 gil.
Damn, dude. That's a lot.
I hate.
Okay, so we need to outfit ourselves appropriately based on all of that stuff. Okay. This gives me lots of craftsmanship and control.
Okay.
Cool. And the bandana. I'm going to take the chausses, I think, because, well, I'm still wearing the shepherd's gear down there, so we'll take some pants. Thank you, Guildmaster. I will wear them proudly once I make sure they're not a god-awful color. I'll also change my level and level up again. Let's see, what level are we now as a Leatherworker? Level 8. I don't have that much crafting to do off-screen. So, oop, Colonel sent me a message. Oh, Dream is live. Okay. Maybe we'll raid him when this is all done.
My thing with replacing the Tin Can armor is it's relatively simple. It seems like every piece of armor in combination of defense gets close, but not quite. It's like 10 off, usually. It'll add like 72, but not like 83 like the Tin Can armor is.
So that means you need to do some fashion fantasy over there.
On the upside, speaking of fashion nonsense, I've actually got a nice armor set for later for that. Oh, I'm being shot at. Hold on a minute.
Welp. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can take that. We'll update the gear set there for Leatherworker. Okay, I'm done messing around with Leatherworker, so let's actually head back to.
Next time you do that, I'm gonna keep track of how long you spent.
Okay, fair enough. Probably be doing it again next episode, but only the level 10 quest. So I did.
Damn, dude. By the time you do that, I'm gonna get to Ramo and be a paladin.
What's the Tin Can armor? It's hard to describe, but it's basically like
It's effectively an armor set that takes up both your body and your head slot for armor, and it's the same for the legs, except it takes up both your pants and shoe slot.
And it has a full helmet and a big slab of iron on the front, so it's basically like, that's why we keep calling it the Tin Can.
It's literally living in a tin can, and the worst part is it's one of some of the best armor in the game for a point in that. At least that's what I figured.
At this point, yeah, for a little while anyway.
Goddamn Empire goons.
After that point, it was just plain better to wear 5 pieces instead of 3. Okay, gotcha. So at some point,
I'd love to know when that point's going to be.
It's going to be better.
I'm starting to hate this armor.
I'm sure by the time you get to 30, like basically what I'm doing is once I get to like 30 or 35, I'm just going on a shopping spree and buying better armor. So, and then after that, you don't need to buy better armor until you get to 45 because that's when your job starts handing you better gear. So
Lorientis, about that backup you wanted. Oh, he's running away. God damn it! Why did I let him get away?
Okay, we need to go to Limsa.
I love how even the objective's starting to get annoyed. It says speak with Laurentius. ... Again.
Oh.
Before it was simply speak with Laurentius again. There wasn't an ellipsis before.
That's funny.
My objective is getting sick of dealing with this dude.
Not very attractive. They don't have to be. They're hilarious. Show us the dark light one. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. But you can glamour them. Yeah, that's true. You can glamour them. I think Cole wants to save his glamours so that I don't have to keep making him prisms for later, basically.
I might just glamour this scale set because the scale set looks pretty.
You can glamour them, but because their multi-slot glamours are very limited unless they change that. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that would work, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, well.
I've literally just been chasing this Lancer around like creation for the last 20 minutes. Oh, hey look, finally. I get to punch him.
Oh, is that why you've been chasing around? Because you need to punch him? I was going to say, whose Topaz Carbuncle is this? That's not mine. I can't summon that right now. Not the right class, but it's not mine, so... Right, let's go down to the Drowning Lunge. And then head over to the Arcanist Guild and take the level 25 quest over there and see what they've got going. Oh, I do know, actually, that the quest that's coming up here is actually going to get me some nice headgear, so... I don't know if anybody else would consider it nice headgear, but I consider it nice headgear solely for, well, for two reasons, really. One, for the fashion, and two, so Cole can finally stop yelling at me about putting on glasses while I'm playing this game. Because I don't need them, damn it. I may actually need glasses, but not the ones that I was given because they hurt my eyes, and I would rather not be able to see as well, but not have hurt eyes, so... It's not the same without seeing it in the game. Oh. I'd have to check it out. Dark light armor there. Oh, I need to get changed. Hold on. I'll get changed in the hallway. That way at least nobody can see me changing. Just go down here where nobody can see it. And here we go. Alright, so pop that bad boy off. Pop that bad boy on. Gear set list. Pop out Arcanist. And there we go. I mean, I'm fucking dead, basically, because my HP and MP are gone, but they'll be back by the time I'm done talking to the Guildmaster, so...
Really? You call this an ambush? You're gonna call in your Griffith helmet-looking ass friends? Excuse me. Let me get a...
Changes to Warrior Griffith!
I mean...
Except with a two-handed sword.
You mean Dark Knight?
I mean, yeah. That's true. This isn't Dragon's Dogma, though, so... Ooh, I get a new tome. Nice. You Picatrix. Nice to meet you. We have to track down a certain someone. I can guess who certain someone is. Well, yeah, she's still missing her grimoire, so... Oh.
What?
Oh, well, that's convenient. They finally know where the Guildmaster is. Alright.
Finally.
Cole, SB wants to know if you're up to the dungeon.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Not quite yet, but he will be, and then I will be shortly after, because after this I'm going to be going, well, not quite up to the dungeon, but pretty close, so... Well, I can always check in with him, so... So he's at Memrune's trading post in Upper Lenasia. Okay. So his name is Curidtia. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to go and see what they're up to. So, Upper Lenasia. Grimoire Fandango. Have we been there already? Oh yeah, we've been there already. That was that spot where I could have ridden the ferry, but I didn't. Okay, I know where that is. So we gotta go to the Aleport then. And then we'll head out from the Aleport to Upper Lenasia. Alright, so Fisherman's Guild. At least I didn't pick Fisherman as my third class. Holy cow. We would have never gotten out of this playthrough if I picked Fisherman.
Why?
Because you've seen how much fishing you have to do in 15 just to be a good fisherman. Hell, I caught every single fish that you need to catch and got all the good rewards on 15, and I didn't even get Fisherman past level 6, so...
Absolutely.
Literally, I did too. I caught the thing that you get the Bahamut reel from, or not the Bahamut reel, the Bahamut lure from, and then I caught the thing that was in Golden Key at level 6. So, fishing level 6, that is. Then again, I'm also the guy who in 15 fought Melusine at level 60, and you're supposed to fight her at 99. So.
You're also the guy that took on the freaking, what the hell was the name of that thing in the trench? Level like 1? Remember? A big T-Rex that just killed you.
Oh, the thing in Costalmark, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was an appropriate level for Costalmark, though. I was 55 for Costalmark, so...
Yeah, but you killed the thing at, like, level 4. I can't remember what the hell it was called.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, the Bandersnatch. Yeah, I killed that at level 10. Yeah.
The Bandersnatch, that's what the hell the thing was called.
Yeah, I killed that at level... No, I tried to kill it at level 10 and died viciously. Then I killed it at, like, 17. So... SB wants to know if you did the chase call. Is that what you just did?
I just chased some dude halfway across the map, so I think that qualifies as a yes.
So probably, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's ride to the airport. Hopefully it's not raining over there. Just waiting to find out if it is or not. No, it's not raining. I mean, it's overcast, but at least it's not raining. I was all ready to be like, damn it, it's raining over here, but no, it's
and
not.
it's raining. My hat.
And there's bullets, my face.
That's an old reference.
Yeah, it is. That jerk, yeah. I get the feeling we're gonna have to deal with that jerk in a few moments. But not yet. Oh, hey, Confucius is still around. I thought I heard you traipsing around back there.
Traipsing.
Let's summon Topaz Carbuncle and make this a party. 1's lonely, 2's company, but 3's actually, in this case, it's 4 because Interceptor's still here, so...
I think I got a dungeon quest.
Oh boy. So 3's company, but 4's a party, basically, is what I'm saying. And if Cole got that in, like, no time at all, that means I probably will be able to get that, like, next stream when I actually get to doing that stuff.
You know, if you ever stop spending an hour crafting during the stream.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
And I'm probably not going to be doing the dungeon. I'm probably going to go after the freaking Paladin quest.
Yeah. Well, that would help once we, go into the dungeon. I'm going to probably try... I forget if I'm going to be getting Scholar and Summoner before we go into the dungeon. I guess it just depends on where the dungeon is in the quests. I have a list now on my notes of which story quests basically... Oh, damn it, it's raining over here. I shouldn't have said anything. But I have a list in my notes of which story quests to do up to before doing side quests and hunting log stuff now. So, yeah, I don't know how accurate it is, but I like to believe it is. So, we'll probably still get attacked by these wolves, which is just fine. Okay, that's a lot. You know what? That's fine. We'll just... Actually, no. We'll do this. Excuse me. We'll do the event chat so it's even less potential... Ooh, it's lightning strike.
Potential spoilers.
No, just potential distractions from my rotation and everything else that I need to be paying attention to, so... I've put off the plot for so long and it's at the really interesting part. Don't worry, we'll get to the plot again. It's not a huge deal. It's this person. Are they over here? Yes, they're over here. I don't even think I'm going the right way, though. Oh, no, never mind. Here we go. Upcoming dungeons at 24. Okay, gotcha. Well, like I said, it won't be too long before we work on the plot again, so... Once we're done with this quest, I'm going to be working on plot for a little while, so... Though, if I'm being honest, it's already 6:12, so we might be doing this quest for the rest of the stream, depending on how long it is.
Oof.
Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. way to Thalios. I think I know where that is. That's that place that I fought those goblins, I think. Like, up the hill there. There's a scholar who lives out there? Okay. Let's have a look at our map. Yeah, it is over that way. I don't know if it's up the thing, because I think we fought the goblins, like, on the edge of this Poor Maid's Mishap fate here. Like, up near where that red marker is, I think is where we fought the goblins, but we'll... Or kobolds, I think it was, actually. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Oh, that's funny. Cole, there's somebody running around here named Healing Sucks. I mean, these wolves would have attacked me anyway, so I'm just gonna attack them too. And now this beetle. I'm gonna back off before the beetle does like something obnoxious. There we go. It just feels weird having to fight these enemies, you know? Like, I'm so used to Monk where most of the enemies at this level just wouldn't even bother me, but... Oh well. Oh, so he's probably in one of these buildings by the place here. Like maybe this one?
Pardon me, I'm gonna go off and do something crazy.
Oh, well, maybe this isn't who I thought. You're gonna go off and do something crazy? Oh, okay.
Oh, Ifrit! I need 10,000 XP!
Damn, dude. A couple olds look like eyes. They're very twitchy, and I think they're adorable. I haven't really looked at them all that closely, to be honest with you, so I can't really weigh in one way or the other. He really actually walks around identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster? I thought he wanted nobody to find him. What the hell? Anyway. Reunited, the 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. Among the bones of Thalios. Oh, okay. Well, how am I going to find parchment in the middle of the rain and thunder? Like, they're going to be not good anymore by then, unless he enchanted them.
Carefully, my friend.
Tally, how are you getting drunk? Very carefully. It's getting harder to get the emergency induction port into the slot. That's a straw, Tally. Emergency induction port.
Dating Tally was the correct option.
Yes, it was. Okay, well, we're going to be looking for these pieces of parchment paper, so might as well get the jump on them while I'm at it. Alright, go to attacker stance there, probably... okay. Carbuncle's got aggro, so... I was going to drain, and I ended up draining, but I really didn't need to, so... Oop, okay, cool. Wow, that was faster than last time I was here. But anyway, last time I was here was like level 19, so... oh, is it down there? Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe it's... Oh, okay, over here.
Ow!
What did you do?
I'm getting punched. Hold on a minute. I need to make my I made them frickin' I need to carry Hold on.
Ah, okay. Whoa. There's a kobold that's trying to kill me over there. Let's just bring him over here and get rid of these guys. I'm gonna get hit by that. No, never mind. I did get hit by something, which is fine. I used energy drain a little. Wow.
Ow!
So I found out what happens if you don't kill the nails.
Whoops.
I picked this.
Yeah, you might want to watch that next time. Let's sustain Carbuncle so he doesn't die. Oh, Bosom Buddies 1 is almost complete.
Ow.
I don't know what that's all about, but wow. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not down there. So there's parchment over there. I just need to look for the parchment inside of this circle. If I was the Guildmaster, I would have stuck it right up here somewhere, but I could be wrong. You'd think it would, like, stick out in the...
It being parchment and all.
Well, just having sparklies all over it would make it stick out, but... Call fall to his death. No, he just found out what happens if you don't get rid of infernal nails.
My pancreas.
Now, later, Quinfucius. I gotta resummon him.
That's all I have to say is my pancreas.
Pretty much. I almost want to say it's down here. I don't know if I can even get down there. I guess I could go around. I'll go around. So I'll get the other parchment first. And I should probably also do this. Yeah. Let's get Quinfucius back out here. I don't suppose you gentlemen would just let me have that parchment without fighting you, would you? That's a no. That's a no. That is a definite no.
That is a 150% no.
I didn't need that either, Flo. Oh well. See, this is nice. As long as Carbuncle's on the opposite side of the guys... Ooh, I got bosom putties. I don't know what that was for, but... 1900. Might have been Chocobo experience that I just got there, that blue experience, so... the Infernal Nail in the Ifrit boss fight. Cole found out what happened if you didn't get rid of it, so...
Like an absolute numb nuts. From this point forward, I think I'm just gonna, like, window out my game a little more like you do and just keep the Twitch chat right there, because it's kind of getting annoying to, like... I just can't... It's getting annoying that I can't read the chat.
That's what I'm saying. It's always better to be able to read the chat. Oop, not in my eyesight.
Yeah, noted for later.
Yes, he definitely wiped. I'm pretty sure he wiped.
Nah, I survived, barely.
Well, if he lived, then it was close. I feel like the parchment paper is going to be down here, and I don't know how to get down here without killing myself, so I'm going to just walk off. Aha! Hidden parchment. Yeah, it is down here. That sneaky bastard.
Busted.
How do I get down from here without dying? That's the real question. There's got to be like a path or something I can take off of here. A path that I won't be able to see because of the bones in my way. I'm thinking it's that spine that I just passed over there, but I want to make sure before I jump off onto it. This spine. Yeah. Yeah, it's this. Okay. And now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to walk all the way back around. Which is just... whatever. Alright, well, Geronimo. Or not, never mind. I can't jump down here. Oh! Ow. Okay, I jumped down. Also, I heard somebody's legs breaking back there, so... Is everybody okay? Because, holy cow.
Is everyone okay? He says as he hears the sound of someone's legs breaking.
It did. It made a sound when I fell, and then it made a sound when Carbuncle and Quinfucius followed me off the cliff.
Oh, they followed you off the cliff. At least they're loyal.
Yeah, that's not encouraging.
Come on, a loyal Chocobo is the best Chocobo.
I'm glad that they're loyal enough to follow me off of a cliff, but I would think they'd find another way around.
They're like freaking, what the hell are those things called? Why is Flash the most useful skill on my hotbar now?
Last stream you didn't know it was useful. This stream, change of plans.
I feel that.
Just drops you to 1 HP if you're out of combat fall damage. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I think you might have mentioned that
just
already.
Be careful.
But that's
Don't
good.
drop on top of an enemy like I did. That doesn't end well.
Yeah, no plunging attacks in this game, Cole. Okay, Conquer, take it easy. We'll see you next time.
Conquer.
I have tracked down those slips of parchment, yes. There you go.
I'm slowly but surely getting used to my new rotation. I.e. combo flash, combo stun flash. I don't even care that I don't even need to use it that much. I'm just doing it anyway.
Damn, dude. Penned an ancient the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to think that this person actually is the guild master and they're just testing me.
Obviously.
Seek the box at Full Falls. Dance a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the opened heart. Where's the Full Falls? Or was I the fool when I fell off of that skeleton just now?
Me too.
It sounds like it. Fool Falls. Oh, I know where Fool Falls is. That's where I fought those coral pups. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, come on, guys. We're going on another nighttime adventure here. Oh my god, it's so freaking dark. The lightning is like the only thing that's allowing me to see right now. Thankfully, the path is slightly brighter than the rest, so that makes it a little easier.
See, this Astrologian that's with us is fucking smart. They're just hiding behind a wall, drawing cards and keeping me healed.
Sounds like they know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, they're an Astrologian, so that means they have to have had like a level 60 character at some point, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say
Yes,
I
I'm
have
aware
aggro, but I don't.
it doesn't have any effect on the top of boy. I just don't care. It's increasing my amity.
Yeah, welcome to the forest. Yes, exactly. Where it's way too dark at nighttime.
It's quite dark.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him obey so he doesn't use Shining Topaz and draw the attention of that beetle, because why would I want to kill the beetle?
Because you're not on monk anymore and therefore can murder life.
Damn, dude, that's cold.
Hey.
That's the marauder inside of you talking.
That's my evil. That's the evil inside talking. Maybe I should have gone Dark Knight.
Damn, dude. I mean, if you want to crawl in your own skin, fine.
Don't worry, they're getting buffed next patch, remember?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Next update. I should say. We just had patch.
Maybe it was a mistake putting the Chocobo's commands all the way at the bottom of my thing when my pet's hotbar is all the way at the top of
Have you
my
ever just
thing.
had that moment of untold regret and then you realize something? Our healer isn't healing. The scholar in our party is healing.
Isn't the scholar the healer? Are you in a light party? Because if you're in a light party, the scholar is the healer.
Man, I don't even know who the fuck's with this. All I know is there's 3 mages and then there's just me.
Which means
I
you've
exist.
probably got like an arcanist and a what is that flying over there?
Summoner?
Well, an arcanist, a black mage, and I don't know who else. What is that?
Angry.
Oh, it's the fate. Simurg is the word.
Schmurg.
What is... No, it's S-I-M-U-R-G-H. Simurg.
Also, stream, don't worry. I will confirm this for you. He's not getting
Wow.
off of this game until he finishes the main story at least.
Oh, we'll finish the main story. I'm not worried about that.
I'm aware, but with how much crafting you're doing, you're sure as hell not doing it. Don't worry, stream. I'll kick his ass in gear one of these days. Trust me, he won't be able to stop me.
Damn, dude. I found a box.
I'm getting to fucking Paladin before the stream's over. I swear to God.
The lid of the box is jammed shut. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. I have to dance for it.
Damn.
I have to dance for a lot of things today.
Dance faster, my boy.
I'm gonna have to dance when I go back and see the Sylvs in a few minutes, too. Okay, so maybe now I can get it open. I'm digging this Fate music, by the way. Hey, whoa. Alright, go ahead, use Shining Topaz. We got enough things to kill. Whoa!
Get fucked. Buff. Stun.
I should be using
Stab him.
this, or not that, this.
Get fucked. .exe.
Oh, did I take damage there? No, I did not. Good. I saw the crit and I was like, oh crap. It was not me. Let's sustain. And my dots will probably, yep, kill him. Cool. Oh, was that red 80 there? Was that my choke loading experience? Maybe. Oh, there's the box again. I was like, wait, where'd it go? Hey, Kira. Yeah, all's pretty good on our front. How's everything going for you? There's just another slip of parchment. Great. Are we sure this guy isn't related to the Lancer you just chased across half the continent? Because I'm kind of getting that impression.
Don't worry about it. I caught him. At least I caught that Lancer. It wasn't fun. Trust me, it wasn't fun. The Empire attacked. I had to murder people.
Oh, Jesus. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, be not meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show.
The fuck?
More dancing. Yay. I'll bet you the... Okay, hi. I'll bet you the coral pup is about to respawn. I'm gonna get out of the way before he blasters me. Just like that. Use my positionals, even though I'm on a class that doesn't even need positionals.
Oh, fuck this part. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, so let me guess, we gotta go back to that trading post, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk there. I know it's probably not necessary, but... Let's just back off from your boy there. There we go. Killing these things in like 2 or 3 ruins now, it's kind of impressive. Because before it took a little bit more effort than that.
Where the hell did y'all come from? Fucking dumbass Spriggans coming out of nowhere. I'm just trying to do
Okay,
my
that's good.
roulette shit.
That's good. Glad you're doing good. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it anyway. So energy drain, have a sustain there, Carbuncle. Let my dots tick down a little bit, you know. Kill him with 1 ruin. And, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Not the beetle. That guy. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Try that again. There we go. My dots should tick it down. Oh, not quite that quickly. Wow. I can't either flow yet, so I'll just wait it out. Good thing I need to change my position up there. Maybe you should have cast in stone at the beginning of the fight.
That would have been a good thought. Oh shit, that's a bull.
Alright, I'm just going to try to get to this bumble beetle and hope that I'm in the right spot. Okay, I'm in the right spot. Good. It is way too dark out here.
Welcome to Oblivion.
Well, Todd said, welcome to the forest, which, yeah, makes sense.
Hey.
That forest canopy is causing me some troubles. I mean, it's fine. I'll figure it out, but...
This is fine.
He says with the forest all around him. Oh, wait, wait, wait. The rain stopped. And it's only slightly lighter than it was. Great. Anyway. Oh, a Mikote just danced for you? Well, I think I can dance a little bit too. I don't know if it's funny, but well, I guess you can be the judge of that.
Don't worry, every dance I do is hilarious.
Damn, dude. Oh,
I think even after the stream cuts off, I think I'm just going to
applause.
keep working until I finish up my quest.
For Paladin?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, sure. I don't know why you find a dance so funny. It's not really that big of a deal, but... I did, a little, admittedly. I also balked at the fact that all the enemies respawned behind me when I was done with your little box trick.
Oof.
Didn't need that upskirt shot. Not for nothing, just didn't need it. Oh, so you've been keeping track of me? How, exactly? Well, yes, I've been learning that with the guild. I'm just still concerned about how you've been keeping track of me. You're not a rogue. I don't understand. How can you stay in the shadows and not let me notice? Maybe he's a botanist on the side. He has enhanced stealth. You sound like a bad guy when you say that sort of stuff. Just saying. Also, I like his robe that he managed to dye red, even though it's mine, basically, and it's not really dyeable. Oh, okay, cool. Is that the new fancy book? Fancy new book. Thank you, Guild
Well, that
Master.
doesn't bode well.
What doesn't?
He's got a notification about gear condition.
Oh yeah, you should probably go repair that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, this is the new tome for Kalia. Okay, got it. It's giving off some really creepy vibes. I think that's just the kind of person he is, honestly. He's a bit on the aloof side.
Creepy shit out of that.
You want me to dance for her too? This is just the dancing episode, isn't it?
Dancing all night. You can shoot me now.
No, because that's probably going to be the name of the episode, so...
God damn it.
Thanks, Cole.
Stop laughing at my humor.
Stop it right now. Stop it. New. Stop it. New. Stop it.
That's it. Stopping it myself. Piccolo exists.
So we need to go back to the anchor yard. Okay. Yep, later, Guildmaster. Well, I'm glad you're certain. I like Thubergeim better than this guy. Not for nothing. Maybe I'm just used to Thubergeim. Maybe I'll get used to this guy eventually, but I think I like Thubergeim a little bit better than that guy. Because he's creepy. I'm with Kira on that one. He's
crazy.
He's being a creeper. Crazy Misty. No, that's a completely different show.
Stop.
Do you know they're breaking up?
They are?
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is sad. I guess the one guy was doing some really mean things.
Which
to
one?
the other two. I don't remember, honestly.
Because if it's the voice of Brock, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. But
then again, I'm also a terrible
so we need to go to Limsa. I guess we could just teleport there. I mean, I could go to the Aleport and do all that, but...
Okay, I know how to deal with this guy.
I've had enough walking for one day. Yeah, just to the lower docks. I didn't even look at how much that would cost me. Is that bad that I don't care how much teleporting costs me anymore? Because I use it so sparingly that it doesn't matter to me. Okay, so now we just need to go find Kalia, dance for her, and give her the new fancy book that our guildmaster wanted us to give her. And actually, I'm only one level off from doing the next guild quest, but I won't be doing it for a little bit yet. I gotta do some story stuff to get the EXP.
Of course you need to do some story stuff. Now you decide to do some story stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After all of that.
Wait, did I teleport to the wrong place? I think I did. Oh, she's over there. Okay, well then I need to go to the aft castle. Whoops. Costs a little. Most of us don't even look at the costs. Yeah, I guess that's true. Because it really hasn't been a big deal for me in terms of the cost of it. And again, I use it so sparingly. It's like, whatever, you know.
He's dead.
So it's a few hundred gil out of my pocket. Whatever, not a big deal. Okay, so straight west,
let's gather him.
Out of the Highland here, and then keep going. Come on, Interceptor. Come on, Carbuncle. Let's get moving. We have to reinvigorate the spirits of our friend from the guild. I don't know, though. I don't want to be an asshole, but saying she's a friend might be a bit of a stretch. I've pretty much just been looking after her like a babysitter most of this time.
Oof.
Honestly. I think that doesn't do her character any justice, but, you know. Well, you're just having a dry spell, that's all. Everybody has those after, you know, once in a while there, Kylia. All you gotta do is move your feet a little. Maybe that'll get your spirits back up. No, I don't have a preference for dancing. I was told to, yes, do that for you with the Guildmaster. He just likes watching people be in mirth.
He likes watching people be happy.
Something like that. That's the real question, Kylea. But, well, I have an answer for you, actually. I've found something that you may actually appreciate. There you go. It's not the old one, I know, but it's the best we could do. We probably bought it from the same store, so. Well, you're welcome. It was a little troublesome. Not anything I couldn't handle, but, you know.
Of course you can handle it. You're the protagonist.
How do your pigtails stay up like that when you're looking straight up in the air? Wouldn't they be, like, flopping down to the side or something?
Anime gravity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
you need to stop being in your funk there, Kylea. Oh, okay. So we're taking the fight to Dosmaga again? Alright, fair enough.
Hey! Did I say you could drop aggro on me?
Damn dude.
Did I give you permission?
Nope.
Be blinded.
They speak English in aggro? Alright, let's go back to Thubergeim.
That's my country. That's where I'm from. I'm from aggro. That's why I can never let it drop.
Is your national pet a horse?
Yes. How did you know?
Lucky guess. Okay. Let's head back to the acting guildmaster and we'll go from there. Yeah, he bought it from Staples, yeah.
Staples?
He was like, oh, my guild member needs a new tome. Click! Staples button.
That was easy.
Yes, it was. You know, after I got through all the trials and tribulations of my guildmaster. Alright, let's go turn this in. We'll head back to Gridania. Hi, Carbuncle. And
hi, Carbuncle.
then once we're done with that, we will we'll go and Dance Revolution for the Sylvs. And then
Just don't play Sandstorm. If you do, I will remove you.
I don't have that on any playlist anywhere, so I don't think I will be.
Good, you value your life.
Oh, you Staples to put her hair in place. Okay, gotcha. That's funny.
Staples to get a book. I figured you would have just gone to Barnes and Nobles for that.
Damn, dude.
It's not incorrect.
Yeah, that whooshed me there, SB. Sorry, I missed the context a lot. By quite a lot there.
See that? Oh, hey, look, it's a plane. Oh, it's flying over your head. Guess that's the context.
That was the joke.
It's a joke.
Anyway. It was a little slow. That's okay. That's alright, it's fine. Anyway. Yeah, she's formulating a strategy to go murder Dosmaga as we speak, so.
As we speak.
They are a bit out there, aren't they, Thubergeim? Well, I just hope that she gets out of her system whatever dealing she has to with Dosmaga by the end of the next quest. Hopefully. Okay, so we get a new grimoire, although it's a Picatrix instead of a... I guess it's a grimoire, no matter what. But, more importantly, we get fashion.
Fashion's good.
Fashion's very good. Because now... And yes, Amarella, I appreciate the circlet that you made for me, but... I gotta wear the glasses, man. See, now Cole doesn't have to keep telling me, hey, you need to wear glasses, dude, because I have...
You're like half blind in real life. Can you sue me?
I'm less blind than you think I am.
Bullshit ding. Bullshit ding.
Okay, CinemaSins over there. Slow your roll. Alright, so let's update our gear set on Arcanist with the silver spectacles that I got. And then, let's do this. And this. Now, I can't equip this on... Okay, I can't equip this on Leatherworker yet because I'm not level 25 on it yet. But, and I know this doesn't make any sense, but I am going to equip it on Monk as well. And then update the gear set. I know, I probably could glamour it so that the Saleh is actually on me because I get no bonuses really. Well, I get direct hit rate and vitality out of them. But I get no real bonuses on Monk with them. But we're going to keep the spectacles because I want to look good in those. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do need to dye them, though. They're olive green, the rims, so we'll have to fix that. But anyway. So let's go back to this.
Gun.
Cool. So let's go dye our new glasses. So here's what we look like in them, if I can get the camera to work with me. Hang on. Let me go closer to the wall. I don't have any, whatchamacallit, any good lighting here. I guess there's lighting over here. Go to this wall. I'm ready for my close-up. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. It makes me look distinguished. Alright, now who is the dyemonger here in Limsa? I'm gonna have to find out. They had some long, fancy name, and I think it's a Rogan.
I think I'm gonna wait to finish Into the Beast Small until you get to this point, Jimmy.
Okay. I think Into the Beast Maw is the dungeon one, though, isn't it?
Yes, that is the dungeon.
Yeah,
That's why I haven't said anything about it, because I've been on it for a little bit now, but I want to wait.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want, you could always go and train up a 3rd class while you're waiting for me. I don't think it'll take that long, but...
I doubt it's going to take that long.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I do need to get some dyes. I forget again where the dye is here. I'm gonna look it up like last time. Hang on. But yeah, I know that the classes don't give me any decent bonuses for like a melee class, but
they do something.
It doesn't matter to me, honestly. I'll just keep, and the worst comes to worst, I'll just use them as glamour later. So if you want to do another class, call SB Votes Black Mage. So.
But why though?
Actually, then Cole would be stealing both of the classes that you have been using regularly in the stream so far, SB, because you used Black Mage and Gladiator on the stream there. I don't know. I heard through the grapevine Cole was thinking about being a floor tank, so.
Piss off.
Alright, we're looking for somebody named Unsinriel, and they're at 612 apparently, so that means they're down here somewhere. Is that a pupper? Yes, we've had Interceptor here, our little minion, for a little while. But yes, it is a pupper. And when you pet him... Well, hang on, I need to be on even ground with him. When you pet him, he flops over sideways.
Flop.
It's adorable, I love him.
I know, right?
I've had him since episode 7, but he's kind of tiny, so he's not that noticeable.
Wish me luck, Jimmy. I gotta go bail my gladiator friend out of prison.
Oh, Jesus.
Probably by murdering people.
Okay, so we need to dye these. Which of the grays is the darkest colored one? Because that's pretty much all I'd really want to look at. Let's see. Dye. Charcoal gray is the darkest of the bunch. Alright. So we'll get some charcoal gray dye for my glasses. I know I'm paying a lot for dye, but I don't pay a lot for like anything else.
Game,
so
homie. You pay a lot for a lot of things.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I can get rid of this blue Yarzon like I don't need this. I think I need pretty much everything else. Well, I'm not going to use these potions, to be honest, so I'm just getting rid of them. Yeah, cuteness overload, yeah. Hey, Amarella, how's it going? I was just talking about you because I'm replacing... Unfortunately, I had to replace your circlet that you made for me. I appreciate that you made it, but... Well, I got some glasses, and I decided that I needed to have them on, so... Sorry about that, but... Yes, I do appreciate the time that you've invested in making that stuff for me, so... Yeah, how could you do this to me? Sorry. It was a lovely present, and it served me well for the time that I had it, so... Oh, that's not what I'm trying to zoom in on. I'm trying to zoom in on their face, but I don't think I can do that from here. Alright, fair enough. You can see it from here anyway. It makes very little difference, especially when there's no lighting to look at it, but... Yeah. Alright, we'll keep it that way. Anyway, Actually, I know how to get back to Gridania without having to spend any money.
Do you now?
I do. I'm casting Return. Why zoom in on my junk? That's what I was trying not to do, Kira. That was a Freudian slip, if you will. Not a very good one either. There's a fate nearby. Does it have to do with that giant wasp over there, or is that just common around here? Oh, it seems like it's common around here.
Giant wasps are pretty damn common.
Yeah, around here it seems like a common occurrence. Yeah, sure, of course it was, yeah. Alright, let's summon Carbuncle and then head back to Little Solace before I have another Freudian slip here. Come on there, everybody. Oh, okay, I guess I could have just gone east. I guess we will just go east. Hope everybody can fit through this tiny-ass gap here. Or they'll just, you know, teleport or something. That is terrifying. Man. It's like, what was that Will Ferrell movie with the giant mosquitoes? Land of the Lost, I think?
I think so.
I don't know why I remember that movie, but...
It's awful specific, if you ask me.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't a fan of that movie, I'll be honest with you. So... Okay, so we have to dance for the residents of Little Solace here, so let's do that. Whoops, not for you. Well, Confucius, you can watch, but it's mostly for the peeps here. I have a dance for you. I will dance a little jig. Oh, does the Elder know how to dance? Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's one. 7 to go.
Oh, fucking hell.
Here's another Sylph.
Pardon me, I'm gonna go kill myself now because I have to walk like halfway across creation to get to my objective.
Damn, dude. No, they're not
End
listening because you're not dancing for them there, sir.
End me softly.
Do you have to go to the South Shroud? Because I know how to
South
get there.
Thanalon.
Oh, Southern Thanalon, okay.
I'm doing my final Gladiator Guild quest to get my new armor set.
Make sure when you go to Southern Thanalon, like, do you have to go to Little Alamigo or do you have to go to the Forgotten
I have to go
Springs?
somewhere in Southern Thanalon. I don't actually know yet. I'm just gonna find out when I get there, damn it.
Okay, because Little Alamigo is in Southern Thanalon. That's the town with the Aetheryte Crystal. And then if you go south of that, the desert that's down there has level 45 enemies. So, but there's a shortcut out of that area. There's like a door icon, and if you go there, it's a gate to get to the Forgotten Springs. I almost got myself killed not knowing that when I first went down there for the Pugilist Guild. So.
Don't worry, Jimmy. I can take him.
5 minutes later. Okay, so I can't take them.
That's not incorrect.
Oh, they're sleeping. Oh, boy. Anyway. A couple more people to dance for over here.
I think this is going to be my last quest of the day.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably just going to hop off, go and get that sweet, delicious dinner that's been calling my name for the last hour and a half.
Well, I tried to approach him with an open mind and heart there, Zacchaeus, but then my friends kind of mucked it up for me. So, do I
You have
have
somebody named Zacchaeus?
dance here? There's a person in town named Zacchaeus. Yes.
That's kick-ass. If my memory is correct about my mythology, I believe he was a part of some kind of Greek legend, and I believe he did taxes. Literally.
Oh. Well, that's a fancy name for a dude that does taxes. Then again, all the ancient Greeks had fancy names, so. I would like to try to be friends with the Sylphs, yeah.
Don't try to be friends with the Sylphs. Just be friends with the Sylphs.
No, I don't need to weave. I just want to be your friend there, little buddy. I think they'd take offense to me calling them a little buddy, actually, so maybe I won't say that out loud.
Too late. I think you already said it out loud for me.
Yeah, but they didn't hear me.
You're right. You ever just wish that you could just have your Chocobo, like, turn into a flying mount? Like the car in Final Fantasy 15 post-game?
Wait till Heaven's Ward.
Oh, baby, please. Give me a winged chocobo.
How am I doing today? Pretty good, Emerald. Pretty good so far. Been trying to make some progress with the main quest, but I also had to go do the level 25 Arcanist Guild quest. Oh, and I picked up a third class, my final class. And I'll show you the gear set list so you can take a look.
To make a very long story short, he spent literally half the stream doing it.
Not half the stream. I spent 45 minutes at the Leatherworkers Guild crafting on this stream, so yeah.
Oh, what a great idea. I'm just gonna sit here and just be like, hey.
But I've been doing pretty good so far. Patch went through with no problems. Monk got a buff. I'm in a good mood today. Oh, I don't know. Some of them seemed pretty friendly, although I imagine some of the ones in the homeland, which would be up here in the Sylph stronghold, would probably gut me before my feet left the ground, because they're at this point like level 45 or something, and that's like obnoxiously terrifying to somebody who's down in the high 20s, low 30s, so. Okay, so I've done a little jig for most of the residents of Little Solace. So let's go see if Camuxio is a little bit more in a mood to talk now. It's going to be real hard to craft with a single crafter. I don't know, it's been okay so far, but I'll make it work. Actually, Ida's the one to talk to about this stuff, but I mean, I really don't know. I'm just trying to you know, test the waters in the crafting system. I figured, you know what? I'm going to have 3 classes to play around with in terms of combat here. I'm going to have a healer and 2 DPSs, so I've pretty much got that covered, and Cole's got both of the tanks already outside of Heaven's Ward, so I says, you know what? It's fine. I'll just pick up a class that has nothing to do with it. And I wanted something in Gridania since I didn't have to since I didn't have a class in Gridania just yet, so yeah, they probably do. What?
Running. Peace the fuck out. Get the hell away from me, you stupid brigands.
Ah. Oh boy. I told you not to go through that.
I made bad life choices.
I told you not to go through that desert, man.
Those are the brigands I'm talking about.
Oh. Yeah, I figure they will eventually stop selling things. I might have to get them from monsters and stuff, but I mean, that's fine. It's not a big deal to me. I'll just get them from monsters on my way through places. No big deal.
Is it bad that my honest-to-God first reaction to, like, being surrounded by a bunch of fucking enemies is literally just hold shift finger on the 0 key so I can just heal while I'm running?
At least you can heal while you're running. I can barely do that myself because I have to use second wind, and even then I only get to do that once every 2 minutes.
Man, I just don't even want to deal with none of that bullshit. Not today.
Okay, so we've done a lot of dancing for these guys. Let's see what Papalymo has to say about this. Forest Friend. Endear myself to the Sylphs, huh? Why am I taking these guys' advice anyway? They just made me not endear myself to the Sylphs. I had that milk route plan all planned out there, and then they were like, hey, what's going on? And then, well, I had to do all of this stuff instead.
Just like, hey, yo, what up? I got this plan. And they kicked the door and said, my plan's better. And their plan fucked up.
Leatherworker will start needing Alaman, which is mined. Thread made by weavers, wing glue made by alchemists. So it sounds like it pretty much feeds into itself eventually, like in terms of the other crafting classes. Well, Cole, you're picking up a crafting class.
Oh, I refuse.
Well, if we get to that point and I get fed up with trying to find where those things are, then, you know, I'll figure it out from there. If we don't end up doing any more with Leatherworker, then at least I gave it a shot, you know what I mean? The reason why I did it was because I looked at the fashion for Monk in the later parts of the game, like at 50 and stuff, and I was like, wow, this stuff sucks. It makes me look really bad, so I'm going to see if I can do anything else. And I says, ooh, this gear looks cool, but it was only craftable by a Leatherworker. So I says, well, I could pay a Leatherworker hundreds of thousands of gil to craft this for me, or... And then I came across the idea to be a Leatherworker, so... All of them sort of weave into each other. Okay, gotcha. Well, like I said, if we get to the point where they all start weaving into each other and I don't want to pick anything else up, then I'll stop. You know, no big deal. Nope, later, Quinfucius. Oh no, Quinfucius is still here. Never mind, that was somebody else's. Okay, so how do I endear myself to these sylphs there, Papalymo?
Very carefully.
Here we go again with the emergency induction port.
And nobody got the reference.
No, I'm sure people get the reference. If anything, I'm pretty sure Kira will get the reference because I'm pretty sure Kira's played Mass Effect, I think. But
Mass Effect's up there was one of my favorite games of all time, and I really wish the series hadn't just gotten dropped on its head. It's not an incorrect metaphor.
It's just morbid.
Dark humor is like food. Not everyone gets it. I say that one a lot.
So what do you want me to do? More side quests for the Sylphs?
Short quests. No, they just want you to run around and dance at more people. Obviously.
So here, Imedia might have an idea of what the Sylphs are ailing about. All right. Well, we can go check in with them.
Running around like an effing lunatic.
I'll bet that's what we're gonna have to do pretty soon. But it will give me an excuse
I'm doing right now.
Will give me an excuse to go back to Gridania so I can craft more.
Don't worry, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm running around like a damn lunatic.
Oh, I was gonna say crafting more, but no.
Me, craft. That's cute.
Didn't catch the reference, but yeah, played the original trilogy. Oh, okay, gotcha. It was from one of the scenes with Tali in Mass Effect 3, where she gets drunk. So.
Emergency induction. Poor.
We did a whole bit earlier on in the stream, I think before you got here, where we repeated the lines from that skit word for word.
It was great.
It was pretty good. Well, I'm doing the best I can here, Imedia. So what do they need? Exactly. So they need fences. I would make a joke about building a wall, but I think it's in bad taste considering the state of my country right now.
It's not incorrect.
So we need to kill Zizzes and gnats in the area. And then, trust me, they're not just small gnats. They're not those hornet swarms we've been fighting before. No, these gnats are spooky.
If your level is above 34, your level will be synced. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Am I about to Pirates of the Caribbean my buddy out of prison? Please?
Probably. You just need to go on YouTube and play the theme while you're Pirates of the Caribbean and your buddy out of prison there. Yeah, she is really good. I really like Tali's character in the trilogy. She's one of my favorites. Gather 5 brownie brushes. Okay, huh. And then talk to Camuxio again. Alright. Well, I just already gave him milk root, but, well, apparently that wasn't enough.
Milk root.
Alright, let's go kill some Zizzes then. Is Confucius still here? Yeah, for like 10 more seconds. I should wait it out before I do that to see if I have to summon him with more Gasalgreens. Okay, I wasn't sure how often I'd have to change his stances, but he's still in attacker stance, so that's fine. I could change it so that he is in healer stance, I suppose, but we'll wait on that. But where else is everything on the map here? Okay, so that's down there. Alright. He's gone, so let's summon him back. Hey, Confucius. Alright.
Aldous is the most badass motherfucker in the sight of the universe. He is now my idol. Can I have your sword?
He is now my spirit animal. Alright, there's that. Next one. Actually, energy drain. Yeah, there we go. I'm so used to just hitting ether flow that I sort of just do that without thinking sometimes. Even though I've already got ether flow and I can hit energy drain instead. Okay, there's that. A couple more Zizzes and then we can move on to something else. Ooh. Brownie brush. Okay, let's grab that then while we're thinking about it. Alright. Not the boring weevil. That's still funny. Come on, ether flow. There we go. Sweet. Let's pop a sustain. Keep Topaz's HP up. And that takes care of that. That's
oh my god, I am actually Pirates of the Caribbean and out of prison. This is beautiful.
I told you.
It's not even Pirates of the Caribbean though. But it's beautiful and this music is working.
I'm guessing switching Confucius to healer stance will be a little bit better when you know, we're fighting things that are actually close to our level here, so Topaz actually starts losing HP. Because I imagine Sustain plus Choco Cure would be pretty decent. So, be a good combination. Alright, we gotta find gall gnats and also these brownie brushes. So, it seems like there was one pretty far away in the forest there, so probably find the gnats while we're at it. Cole, are you doing 1,000 Maws, or are you doing the 30 quest for your guild?
30 quest for my guild.
Yeah, okay. So he's doing the level 30 quest for Gladiator right now, so that he can work on Paladin. Alright, next one's over here somewhere. Or the gnat. I feel like it's on the side of this thing, maybe. Let's see here. Not that side. Maybe over here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Espy says, make sure you kill the 2 casters.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Oh, there's a little
Murder takes time.
settlement out here.
Oh, good. I pulled the things
I
aggro.
think, yeah, that's what I'm looking for over there.
Fun.
Like I said, terrifying.
What?
What?
I apologize for the screaming, Mike, but I just got jump scared.
Jump scares in my MMO? I don't believe it. I don't know what's actually in MMOs, though, so I'm not a good judge. Lucid Dreaming. Oh, God. None of that flashing stuff there, Mr. Nats. I would prefer if you didn't, because I'm the only one around here allowed to do Demon Fist, so... I should check if my Chocobo has any new skills as well, while I'm thinking about it. I'll do it when I get back to town, before I call it quits today. I don't need Ether Flow, but I'll do it anyway. Whoa. Nice kick. Just whiplash that dude. Do I have this locked? I do have it locked. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure before I accidentally moved something. I promise, Mr. Weevil, I won't step on you.
Keck.
I literally won't. Alright, we got the gall gnats, we got the brownie brushes, and we got the other stuff as well. What was the other? Oh, the zizzes that we had to kill. We'll just leave that fate alone, why don't we? So let's take our spoils back to the Sylphs and see what they have to say about it. Maybe then I'll win their trust. Alright, Camuxio, sorry about before. I know things between us are not the best, but we'll go from there. Well, I brought you something that you might like a little bit better. I don't have any milk root this time, but I heard you like these. Oh, you can dye thread with them. Okay, cool. Well, that was less... When they said the other guy, or other person, Amedia, said, I don't know what the details are with these brownie brushes, I was like, oh great, more hallucinogenic drugs that they're taking, but they can dye thread with them. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I killed some gnats and some zizzes, so now they hopefully won't come in here, even though they immediately respawn after I kill them. I'm just trying to help out, that's all, Camuxio. Okay, cool. So we've completed that quest. Now what do we got for the next one? Presence of the enemy. Entrust me with a task. I guess we could take the task before we go. For the day. Yeah, fair enough. It's probably better to be careful, especially with all those monsters around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what would you have me help with? Oh, jeez, the Garleans are here.
It's always the damn Garleans.
Has to be. We gotta have somebody to point fingers at. Oh, okay. So the ones in the hut houses might know a little more. Well, they probably are after something. They're probably trying to figure out how to summon Ramu for themselves. And again, I don't think that old man would be too keen to help them. So
He's getting too old for this shit.
he really is, though. I mean, he never gets older or younger, but I guess that's
He's still
the
too
problem.
old for that shit.
I mean, if Saz is too old for this shit, then he's too old for this shit, too. Big boxes, huh? Oh, boy. Wonder what they're gonna do with those big boxes. Where are those other... Oh, they're back in, Hawthorne Hut. Okay, well, we gotta go back there anyway. That's fine. So, I'll just investigate around here. We'll return to the Hawthorne Hut, and we'll investigate over there. I thought this was gonna take a little longer, but it turns out it's not really gonna, so we'll go for a little more length on this episode. I'm cool with that. What are the touched ones? Are you talking about the sylphs that were attacking me outside of town, or... Huh. Well, anyway, we can cast Return to get back to the Hawthorne Hut. I know it's lazy because it's, like, right around the corner, but I'm doing it anyway. Heyo! Alright. Here we are. So let's see what they have to say. And then I'll decide whether or not we're calling it a day after that. Deep in the forest, huh? Well, not really safe to assume that, especially people clad in steel. I mean, how many people around here are clad in steel that aren't with the Grand Company? Mostly just the budding adventurers that are gladiators or paladins or any of that stuff. So
Something paladins.
wasn't that a game, Paladins?
Yeah.
It was.
It was an Overwatch clone, I think.
Oh. Sounded familiar. Yeah, of course there's Imperial soldiers. Why wouldn't there be Imperial soldiers?
There's always Imperial soldiers.
They're probably planning to revive the Dreadnought again. It's usually what they're up to. Alright, now where do we need to... Okay, so we need to go back there to do that. Alright, fair enough. Well, you know what, actually. This isn't a bad place, I think, to call it a day, because I am back here. I'm close to the ferry that'll take me back to Gridania, so I can go back to the Leatherworkers Guild and get myself... Or just do it here, even. But I could use the supplier to get myself to level 10 with that. I'll figure out what I want to do with all of that stuff, and then next time we come back, on Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition... Oh, hang on. Let me do this first. We will go and report back to Camuxio and the rest of our group and see what they have to say about the people clad in steel around here. Let me pet Confucius as well, since he's been doing a good job at everything as well. There you go, buddy.
Hey.
But anyway, yeah, so that's going to do it for today's episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Come back next time, which is going to be on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will probably take the level 10 Leatherworkers Guild quest. I might be back in Gridania the next time you see me, so I can take that quest. But once I'm done with that, we will report back to Camuxio and see what they have to say about the potential for the Imperial presence here in the Shroud. Where will that go? We'll see next time. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one. So take care, and have a good night.
See you later, peeps.